Well, yeah, Stream Elements just said that we are live, so hello everyone and welcome to Nowhere. I am MD, or Media. You can call me either of those names. I am a Sims 4 enthusiast and content creator. Well, not just Sims 4, but I love the whole franchise. Everything from it. In fact, my favorite game from The Sims is the... how is it called? Is Castaway for console. That's my favorite game of all time. I genuinely love it and I am completely in love with it. And maybe someday I will play it with you guys. I don't know if I can translate a lot of things from there to other games. I haven't really put a lot of thought in that because I already have some other projects that I have to focus on. And I don't want to just have tons and tons of projects to start a lot of things and then never finish anything. So I have to go little by little and make sure that everything works. And first off today, I need to make my phone silent. Oh, I should connect to Twitch on here because it is easier for me to see notifications and stuff and other stuff here. And also I don't want to make my computer lag. So let's go. It says I'm live! Yay! Oh, and I have to thank you Tina or Tina Finals. I don't know how to say your name, but thank you so much for the follow. I was just testing OBS when I saw the notification. It was an hour ago, but thank you so much. I hope you see this and you get the heart. Yeah, there we go. Today we're going to start with the 7th episode of my mod legacy. But right now, what I want to do is I want to show you a little bit of what I have been working in with my interactive venues until at least for the first minute, so we can just chat a little bit and then we start with the story. Let's go to the game camera. The last time we were here, we were building, it was on Tuesday. Ooh. Yeah, you can see that, right? I have my empty world over here, and I am creating speed builds and other types of videos for my interactive venue challenge. So I'm not going to be streaming me building this, but I'm going to show you the updates when we go back to the mod legacy, because I'm going to be doing that off camera and then we can check it out when we go live. Most of the things that I have in here are part of the base, well, not base game, but part of the game. There are very few objects that are custom content. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a simple version for... I'm going to upload 2 versions to the gallery. I'm going to upload the version that has custom content and a version that doesn't. I want to add more things to my interactive venue challenge because right now I haven't really paid enough attention to it. And even though I already finished this part of the park, it looks that these bushes do not fit very well. They look quite odd. So I'm going to be making changes to them. As you can see, this is my progress. I have already set up the borders of this huge park, and I'm going to to finish building. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take everything with take objects of lot tool. I'm going to move it to the lot. I'm going to edit and then move it back to the place where it's supposed to be. That's why I just needed first the perimeter to make sure that I'm placing things in the right spot. But anyways, you're going to get to see that on YouTube and on other places in the future, but right now I am going to start working with my mod legacy. Anyways, let's go to see Emilia. This is an I've been taking here to just because I need to be in live mode so I can use the take objects of lot tool. And so yeah, I've basically been using her as my test subject here. I also wanted to test which of these concrete tiles are the ones my Sims can walk over. So I figured out that these ones that are a little bit grayer are the ones your Sims cannot walk over, and that helps me build a fence around this lot because these fences are live edit and Sims can go through them. I don't know why that is, but that's how it is. And then we have these tiles over here that are very similar to these little rocks over there. And these ones are the ones your Sim can walk over. So I'm going to be using both of these things a lot in interactive buildings, interactive venues. And my end goal is to achieve something like this, but in my own style. You see how you have a full park? This is something that comes with the World Edit mod. And you just have the park, you just have the leaf, you have everything. I believe that these things over here were on top of the table, but for some reason it didn't translate the same way. Anyways, I can change that. I can move that with take objects of lot, but this is not a building. This is not a building stream. I'm just showing some of my progress with this empty world that I am building. And yeah, this is another interactive venue that I am doing, that I am experimenting, and this is something I'm also going to upload to the gallery. I'm avoiding using any custom content because I know it is a little harder to share things when you use custom content. But anyway, let's start with the story. Let's take Emilia back to the household. And we'll start with all of the things that we have to do. Last episode, little young Emery aged up to a teenager, and we haven't seen a lot of things that they have going on yet. I don't know if I remember right, but one of my teens had a life still have to make some life choices. So I want to know if I can figure out what they want to do until on this episode. We're gonna have 2 birthdays. Young Seth over here is going to be becoming a young adult, and Ariel is going to be a teenager. Those are the things that are going to be going on today. So yeah, there we go. I believe that in this short time where we have our loading screen, we should have our intro to start the story of the mod legacy. Let's go to the intro. Well, we got the short intro and my game overlay is not... let's see. Okay, it works now. Here we are. Well, that's off. And I was bringing Emilia back home, but she decided it is time to go to work. So I think that's fine. She needed to go to work anyways. None of my teenagers are in high school right now, but Emery has to go to high school because he just aged up. This comes from the mod by Triplist. Teenagers and child can quit and rejoin high school at any time. And I use that mod because I'm still figuring out how to make my drop out of high school or graduate early system work, because the way school works right now in the game, it makes it so your teens and kids have to automatically be enrolled in school every time the game loads. And that means that every time you travel, every time you load create a sim, or every time you start the game, your sim's going to be automatically enrolled in school or high school. And that's kind of annoying, but we have to deal with that. Oh, I can see what. Yeah, this is something that I'm hopeful that the team will fix, because look at this hair. I don't know if this is the gray hair, you know, salt and pepper hair, but this is extremely gray and it shouldn't be. And yeah, this is one of the reasons why my hair dyes are on pause right now. I want to wait until the new hair updates come out, and then I can work with the textures that they fixed, and I'm going to basically have to redo most of my hair dyes, but I'm okay with it because I think I am also finding a new way to work with them. You know, we have to work smarter and try not to waste a lot of time doing things. And I think I figured out a better way to make it work. So let's see what we have going on. Let's start with Seth, the eldest of my teenagers. Last time we played with him, he decided he didn't want to be part of school. We know that he is good, he loves the outdoors, he's self-absorbed, and he's a child of the ocean. He's also got masculine fashion, he loves color black. He's learning about life because he's still undecided, but we still have some time with him. We have a resident of the world as a placeholder because on my spreadsheet I have that he wants to move to. Let me just check real fast. He wants to move to Del Sol Valley. That's because he's self-absorbed. And Del Sol Valley is on the same region as Tulani, so he can go to the beach easily, and that comes from my location rules. And he's got a hipster style, and we know that he loves gardening, so I want to focus on that for him. Figure out if he will devote his life to gardening, but if he finds something else that he likes, then he probably will choose something else for his life goal, this big life goal. Let's see. After that, we have Emilia. Emilia is a free spirit. She's a music lover, a foodie, creative, fast learner, Newcrest resident, so she's completely fine living here. She's basically the heir of the house, so she's going to be the one who stays here with the kids the longest time. She loves color black, just like Seth. She's also undecided, and she's got feminine fashion. She's polyamorous, so we have quite an interesting theme. I still haven't tested all the instruments with her, so I think that I'm going to make that my main goal for today. I'm going to write it on my notes because I tend to forget. I have a lot of things to focus on. That's why I'm excited of figuring out their lives and continue with the story, because if I do that, if I figure out things quickly, then the quicker we're going to start with the rotational gameplay, and we can follow the stories of each sim more individually. Maybe some of them will move together to other places. I'm thinking that maybe Seth and Emery would want to move to Del Sol Valley together. It's going to be a little hard if they just move each one on their own. So yeah, that's what I have been thinking. Emilia needs to test more instruments. Yeah, and we also have quite enough money to buy one, so I need to check which one we're going to try. Emery, the last time we were here, he just aged up to a teenager, so he's looking a little bit crazy. He now, because he aged up, he decided he loves the color brown now. He's not into the color white. But I'm going to interpret this as he loves the earth tones, color beige, and yeah, that's what I'm doing with him. We got this speed cleaner reward trait because I allow myself in my gameplay to go through all of the rewards and choose some of them. I try to choose only rewards that will not make my gameplay extremely boring. So that speed cleaner is okay for me. He's an Oasis Prince president, but again, because he's self-assured and he is a star material, I think I'm going to change that to Delso Valley, and I'm doing that. I'm allowing myself to do that because for now the Get Famous module is not out yet. It's not on the works actually. I'm working on seasons. So making some changes to accommodate my gameplay is fine. Everything's fine. Okay, I'm going to do that for him. Let me change on the spreadsheet real quick. His info, he likes color brown. I'm going to play beige and tone. We still don't know his orientation. I'm going to go to more choices and to attractiveness. Develop Emery's preferences, and I'm going to put random to see what he gets. Light development. I'm going to put it on light because he is very young, so I don't think he should have a lot of attraction to other sims. Okay. Or maybe I thought about it wrong. Anyway, let's go again to attractiveness and find out what he likes. Choose Emery's preferences. We're going to go here and let's see. So he's straight, just like most other sims. If I get too many straight sims because I want more diversity and more interesting gameplay, I am going to start randomizing outside of the game and just making my game more interesting. Definitely. And there we go. He's squeamish, he's an insider, he's quite a perfect sim to be playing in the Soul Valley, so I'm going to change his... Oh yeah, I'm working on the BetterSims menu, so I don't have it right now. I'm gonna have to change that later. I am working on some other trait picker interactions to make sure that you're able to customize your sim any way you want. And that's going to be coming for the next update, the next big update. The next big update is still not scheduled. I have some ideas when it's going to come out, but because I am working in a lot of projects and I am working with the season module, which is quite big, I'm going to need some more time than I usually take in between updates. I usually have, at the beginning I wanted to do 1 week in between updates, and that was crazy. Then I figured out that 2 weeks between updates was okay, and it worked quite well. I was still working pretty hard. No, I'm still working pretty hard, but what I mean it was I didn't have a lot of time for myself. But yeah, now I think it's going to take 3 weeks because I want to make sure to test things and everything. And if you want to get it if you want to get it earlier than everyone else, you can go to Patreon and support me. But if you can support me right now, that's okay. You can get the free updates on Mothesims or also Patreon. It just takes a little longer to wait, just a little bit. But I also want to keep my mods free because that's one of my main ideas of what I'm doing. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we were talking about Emery, then we have Ariel. Ariel is an occult enthusiast, a loner, an art lover. She loves the color purple, and I'm always forgetting about her. She wants to be an artistic prodigy. She was one of the kids that really decided what she wanted to do very early, so I'm hopeful that will be the same case for when she ages up. And she's going to age up tomorrow, just like, let's check the calendar. We have 2 birthdays. I think we're going to have 2 birthdays on this episode. We have Seth and Ariel's birthday, and then we're going to have Stacy and Emilia's birthday. I have too many sims. I get confused with the names, so bear with me for a little bit. Thank you very much. Oh, let me tell you the ages of my sims. We're starting today with Seth at age 19. My sims age up to young adults at 20 years old. Emilia is age is 18 years old. Emery is 13 because he just became a teenager. Ariel is 12 years old, so she should be considered to be a preteen. Stacy is 11 years old, also preteen. Madeline is 10 years old. Tanya, 9 years old, and Jared, the youngest of all of this household, is 8 years old. We're going to work with all of the goals that we can. Stacy is even though she doesn't have a lot of preferences yet, her personality traits tells a lot about her. She's a recycled disciple, she's vegetarian, she's lazy, she's got feminine fashion, and she loves the color red. So we have kind of a clear idea of who she is and what she wants to do. I'm going to lean into the recycled disciple and vegetarian traits and make her try some gardening when I can. But right now she's a child, so I just want to focus on school if she wants to improve her grades. And Madeline is a dog lover, geek, illogical, loves color gray, she hates video games, she's got feminine fashion, she's a slow learner. She's going to be quite a challenge. But I'm not happy about her. I'm happy about her being so interesting, because sometimes, you know, the harder it is for you to play with a sim, the more you love them. So that's probably going to be the case with her. But then we have Tanya, a little rascal. She wants to be a young athlete. We're already halfway there. I'm quite excited about that. She already knows that she loves fitness, she's active, outgoing, a goofball. She's probably going to want to be a secret agent, but we don't know yet. She might get some other preferences later. We still have to see a lot about her. She's young, so we have a lot of time. And then, last but not least, we have Jared. He's a cat lover, he's erratic, he's a kleptomaniac, he loves color pink, has masculine fashion, he was a happy toddler. So he is probably the most interesting sim in this household. I have never played with an erratic and kleptomaniac sim, so it's going to be quite a change for me, and I'm excited about that because one of the things that was keeping me bored with The Sims 4 was always playing the same type of sim, always playing same sim, and yeah. I am happy that I am getting out of my comfort zone finally and enjoying the game as I always wanted to. So let's start with the chaos and hit play. Okay, Seth's doing quite well, but I'm going to send him to the bathroom and then to bed. On the other hand, Emery, I'm not going to give a makeover to them yet because I want to wait until Seth and Ariel have grown up, and then I'm going to give a makeover to 3 of them. And that's going to be for this episode as well. Oh, I'm not sure about the song that sounds on the background. Quite boring. Let's choose the next one. I love to have the Sims 2 music in the background. I just feel like it just brings so much nostalgic to me. I love it. And I also wanted to fill up a little bit of that empty space. I'm talking about sounds. Yeah, let's help them. They need some help sometimes. I don't see the nanny anywhere. That's so sad. We used to have the presence of our dear. Oh yeah, it was okay. The thing is that we used to have a nanny over here that decided that she was the mom of the family and stayed here all the time. Sometimes she was invisible and it was kind of creepy, but everyone in the household has quite a good relationship with Jacqueline because of her help. She's been around since the beginning, and the last time I saw her, she was doing quite badly. She needed a shower and she was not taking care of herself. So I sent her home, and it seems like my game is fixed because she's not coming back, but at the same time it's a little bit sad because I am going to miss her so much. Okay, it says end of day cleaning. Emilia is just about to hang up her spiffy. What is spiffy? Okay, let's keep going. Spiffy white apron. When her manager nods towards the sink, there's an old steel carafe that's been rotting there since the dark ages. Inside, burnt moldy coffee, lap spray. Oh, gross. Okay, doesn't it? However, scrub it clean, throw it out. Let's scrub it clean. She's quite a hard-working girl, and I want her to keep it that way. Emery, what? Oh, that's something I don't know what's going on. That Stacy seems to be. I don't know if it is because of her traits, but sometimes you might see Tracy hugging a trash bag. Maybe that comes with the recycle disciple trait. I haven't played with that yet. I got Eco Lifestyle a couple months back, but I haven't played with it enough in all of this time. Okay, I'm going to send them to bed. What's up with Emery's spray? No traits. Oh, he's doing quite well. He already has the bed over here. I don't have to change. I have to change beds when my toddlers age up. But now that they're aging up to young adults, oh well, from kid to teenager, then I don't need to change the bed. I need to send him to bed. He's doing quite well. What's... yeah, he's squeamish. He's not going to like to help around the house. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit annoying with him because he's surrounded by children, but it's not going to be for too long because the children are going to grow up anyways, and we're not going to get any more kids in the household because this is not a couple. Okay. Emilia needs to go to the bathroom and go to bed, but I'm going to send her to bed because sometimes she struggles with it. Ariel, what are you doing? She's doing well, but why is she there? Let's check her whims. She wants to make a seasonal craft. She wants to be alone. Yeah, sorry, you cannot do that. It's going to be quite a long time until you can be alone. No, I'm going to ignore most of the season whims because I still have plans to modify them and not make them so frequent. Make them less frequent. Be friendly with Jared. Yeah, they're best. No. She's best friends with Emery, but she can be best friends with Jared as well. I have multiple best friends, so I'm fine with it. Jared, on the other hand, wants to meet Cat. He wants to play video games. Do we have any video? Oh, we have a computer. We can help him with that. Okay, of course, when my computer decides to react to my intense leaking. Where's Tanya going? Oh, they're going to school. I thought it was Saturday. Just because it's Saturday to me doesn't mean that it's Saturday on the Sims. Why did I think that? Stacy, you're missing school. Go. What about Emery? I don't think Emery has to go yet. So we're fine. We're good. Let's... Emilia, what are you doing? Go to bed. I don't know why she keeps getting out of bed. I always send her to sleep, but it has been a long time since she slept complete. Since she filled her energy need completely. I don't know why she does. Stacy's going to school. The rest of my Sims are sleeping, so we have a quiet time for now. Let's see how all of the other guys are doing, other Sims. I believe that's going to be the first one to wake up, and that's great because we can work on gardening. He's going to feel great. He can clean up the house a little bit. Let's clean these. Clean lightly. Prank toilet. No prank toilet. Use toilet. Then we go to the... Let's check his skills. He's got... Where's gardening? He's got gardening level 2. I wanted him to get to gardening level 3 to see if we get... we finally get a life choice for him. if he finally chooses an aspiration, but if he doesn't, then I'm going to try more things out. There might be something else I'm missing about him. That's what I think. But if there isn't, what I think I'm going to do is, outside of the camera, maybe give him a new preference. A preference outside of the ones that are already in my mod, because because my mod is in beta, there are some things that are planned and that I really want to do, but I just have to go little by little. And in my gameplay, I'm still going to give them preferences outside of what is already in the mod. Okay, he needs some fun. And he doesn't know this yet, but he's going to get fun from spraying bugs. Emilia desperately needs a bath. I'm going to make her take a shower because ain't nobody had time for that. And then I'm going to finally make them socialize a little bit because they're all having such a bad time with it. Emilia doesn't have preferences yet, so I'm annoyed with that. What? No! Stop. I sent you to the tub. Go back. Yeah, there you go. And take a shower. Don't be so annoying. Why did you decide? Oh, okay, I think he already finished it. Is he getting fun from it? Not yet. I might have to tune a little bit some of... Oh, okay, we're getting fun now. I think it takes a little time for him to realize that he's having fun. But I might have to check out my buff. Okay, Poria and the Kavkev. No, we're not going out, sorry. We're going out together as a family today. And yeah, I was saying that it might take a little time for them to realize that they're having fun. So some of the activities are quite hard to get fun from. So that's something I need to take notes on. Okay, let's go. Where is my pencil? Done. Okay, he's doing quite well now. We work a little bit in the garden. That's going to be profitable in the future. And he's the one that usually cooks in the house. No, you're not going to eat that. You're going to cook for everyone. I'm going to pause because before he decides to do something else. Because we have a vegetarian, we always have to choose that. Okay, fish, no. Vegetarian, safe. Vegan, hummus. Let's make a party size. Because we are always in a party in this household. Okay, I will throw this away later. Emery is okay. I can wake him up, I believe. He needs some fun, so I'm going to make him dance. More choices. Turn on I'm going to electronica. Yeah, there we go. Emilia is feeling very sad. No, you're not going to cook. You're going to sit here. No, I told you not to. Okay. And chat to Seth. You're friends. You're supposed to be best friends in my mind. Okay, no. Do not ask about the woohoo. That was not what I wanted you to do. Express admiration. Then you are going to have a deep conversation while he chops up his finger for some reason. Then you're going to ask for advice. And I promise you're going to feel a lot better. Ooh. Says Jared swiped up an object while he was at school. I believe that's just what they do. They're back? So soon? I'm not ready for this. Oh, they're dirty. Tanya's dirty. Okay, we can do this. Okay, take a shower. Then I'm just annoyed by the fact that queuing up actions for my Sims is quite hard because I have so many of them, and simulation lag and all other game issues really don't help with that. That's annoying. Emery is hungry and he hates doing what? What does he? Oh, he hates gardening. That's new. That's new to me. Yep, he hates gardening. Well, we found out something about Emery loves reading. This is great. He's got so many preferences already. This is why I love playing with younger Sims with my BetterSims mod, because they get their preferences when they're young, and when we finally get to their young adult stage, then they are all set up and already decided what they want to do. And we don't have to be just so this is conflicting. If he reads a gardening book, he's going to feel great because he's reading, but he's going to feel bad because, well, he's learning about gardening. I need to buy more books. Let's find a skill book. Maybe I should take advantage of the star material and make him an actor. I'm going to do that. And because he loves reading, he's going to love learning about acting anyway. Emilia decided to go back to bed, even though she is... Okay, she's not miserable, she's not having a great time, but she's not miserable. We're okay. But it's time. Actually, this should be the time for a family meal. Let's call everyone. Call to meal. That is doing really well. Emilia, not so much. Emery, nah, he's fine. Ariel's not having a great time. Daisy, he's doing well. There's some sleep, but that's fine. Madeline, she's having fun. She was having fun. I think she was having a funny dream. That's great. I wish my Sims could get fun from sleeping sometimes. It would be like maybe having a pop-up about their dreams or some headline effect, and then we get some fun boost. I believe that's something that could fit the game quite well. Let's see how Emery is doing. He's gaining some fun because he loves reading. He wants to wear black, even though he actually loves to wear brown. But he seems to be a little bit stuck. I did restart my computer and cleaned up everything before I began, and I have to admit that simulation lag lately has been kind of a pain in the head. Probably not because of the mod. Probably also because of the mod that I use. But it shouldn't be that way. Okay, let's make them chat. It is quite interesting to see that even if you have a household with 8 Sims, you can still struggle a lot getting their social needs up. Like this, Emilia is not feeling quite well with the social skill, and she's surrounded by a lot of people. Okay, Jared needs a bath, well, a shower. Emilia should go downstairs and use the bathroom, then grab a meal. Emery is feeling miserable. That's because he's a teenager. I wonder if the pimple that he used to have in his nose is still there. It seems to be gone. Oh yeah, I removed Slice of Life. Yeah. Some of the systems were giving me a lot of issues, and I feel like it was clogging up my game a little bit. I love it, that mod. It is completely awesome, but maybe my computer is just not powerful enough to handle that mod. I don't know. So, and I also got some errors. So I think I'm going to wait a little bit until I install back Slice of Life and make. Okay, he is He started from home region because, yeah, I'm not going to remove it. I'm going to let him be miserable. Go take a shower. Then you can look at yourself and be sorry about yourself. You two talk to each other. You're supposed to be best friends. We're not there yet. You still haven't. In my story, you see, this is a story about this household. Behind the curtain. All of these things were living in an orphanage in the outsides of, what's the name of Bridgeport? Yeah, Bridgeport. The lovely old lady who runs the place and was very loved by every single one in there disappeared. No one knows where she went. No one knows what happened to her, and all of her and the family members who were left with the task of just running the place forgot about it. They left it alone for quite some time, and when they finally got to the place, they just decided to take all of the kids and send them somewhere else. And everyone in this household was just, they didn't want to be separated. They had formed a young family, and Emilia and Seth, the best friends, decided that they were going to leave this place with their young family. Emilia had a family member, a long relative who gave her this house. He said, "You can have the house." She had some family issues there, but anyways, they escaped that place, and they're now living together, trying to make a living for themselves and figuring out what to do with their lives. That's the storyline we started with. But because I couldn't set that up in the beginning, and I came up with the story a little bit later along the lines, I still have to set up some things. But this is quite interesting. It seems like Emery has got a crush on Emilia. But a very heavy crush. I didn't know that. Let's look at this. And okay, Seth and Emilia had a crush for some time, but it didn't really work. They figured out that they actually love each other as brother and sister type of thing, and they didn't want to ruin that. Oh, hi Neil, how are you? I was talking about the story of my Sims here. They're all orphaned. I'm going to summarize a little bit. My day is going pretty well. I woke up with a lot of energy and I am feeling quite well. I am happy to be playing with this household again. We meet with these kids every Saturday and we continue their stories every Saturday. This is Emilia, this is Emery. Emery just aged up to a teenager and we found out that he has a crush in Emilia. And there's a little bit of drama there because Seth and Emilia wanted to have something, but it didn't really work because they have been friends for so long. Well, it doesn't show up here. I have to fix that. But yeah, they have been friends for a long time. That comes with the storyline of this household. And yeah, Emery's looking a little bit like a random sim because we haven't given him a makeover yet, but I'm waiting to do that when Seth and young Ariel over here age up tomorrow. Tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. But yeah, I wanted to see what does Emilia think about Emery because they have also known each other for a long time. She's been like this older sister for him because they were all raised up in an orphanage and now they're all living together and finding a new home for themselves. She's about to age up to a young adult in 3 days. But I don't know. Let's see what's going on here. Maybe it's going to be an unrequited love, as you say. Yes, Emery's hairstyle is so great, and I'm hopeful the Sims team will fix it. Let's open the Sims profile, and yeah, she thinks he's cute. She thinks he's cute, but he's quite younger than her. She's 18 years old and he's 13. That's a no-go. That's a no-go for me, at least. Emery's got a crush on the older, on an older friend, on an older lady. But he's best friends with Ariel, so I want to know what happens when she ages up to a teenager, because they're about the same age and I can definitely see them coupling up. But we don't know yet. We just don't know it yet. Yeah, very, very friendzone. But it's okay. Friendzone doesn't have to be so bad. I've been friendzoned before, and it was actually awesome. But that's probably because I'm a romantic, so I actually love being in the friendzone. Okay, let's go to Ariel. It's feeling quite tense because of the dirty floor, and yeah, it is quite dirty. But I'm going to use this to give me some money downstairs on the trash can, giving me quite a lot of money, and I am not complaining about that because this household is quite difficult as it is, and I just don't want to make life harder for myself for no reason. Okay, light change. This trash can that I have over here is a default replacement that I made for myself. And yeah, friends with benefits? No, not really. My Sims over here are just friends. They're really young, so we still have to see what they want to do in the future. And if you're asking about me in my real life, not really. I just love having friends and keeping everything there. Yeah, that's kind of in the place that I am right now. I just don't want to get involved with anyone in any other type of way. And I believe that friendships are a lot better than other types of relationships. Yeah, that's definitely how I feel. Oh no! Who broke this? I think it was Emilia, maybe? She was trying to get to the computer earlier, but I don't know. Anyways, the one who always fixes things is Seth, and his needs are quite well, so I'm going to wake him up and make him... Oh, he wants to go do some gardening. Okay, but you don't have to do that. I'm going to make Emery do it. He still hasn't... Okay, repair. He still hasn't tried a lot of things because he just ate up, and Seth has to clean up. He's the one who has the vacuum. No, I didn't want to place it outside. I can be some clumsy sometimes. And talking about clumsy, I am quite a mess. I just realized how much of a mess I can be when it comes to writing. I always write really fast. I type very, very fast. I love writing. I write a lot in Spanish and I write a lot in English as well. But it seems like I go crazy with capital letters, and I also go crazy with some words and I just place letters in different spaces. I just, for some reason, make lots and lots of mistakes while writing, and I don't catch them. I read the things 1, 2, 3, and even 4 times sometimes, and I don't catch mistakes. So that's quite embarrassing, and yeah, that's something I found out lately. Does any of your Sims specialize in tasks, or do they all help around the house? For now, the ones that have been helping, they all help around the house, but I do have some tasks for them. For example, Seth is the one who always cooks. He's the one who has the higher skill cooking. But that's because he's just... Oh no, Emilia also has quite a high cooking skill, but Seth is actually the one who cooks the most in the house. That's interesting. Maybe Emilia just has more of a natural talent on it. And Emilia, well, until now, only Seth and Emilia have to be the ones, have had to be the ones to divide all the tasks for all the big tasks of the house, like cleaning and repairing things because they were the only teenagers. But now that my Sims are aging up, I'm going to get some more help from them. So I'm happy about that. Oh, look at there! Look at that! Yeah, let me show you. This is my Sim self. This is my vanilla Sim self. I made this Sim self when I was, and she's a lot skinnier than I am right now. But she might have been generated automatically by the game taken from my gallery. But yeah, I used to have very, very short hair when I created her. So there we go. There she goes. I believe she even has my name. Yep, that's my name. And she's a teen. I'm gonna let her leave. Okay, I got distracted. You have one very close friend in real life, but the rest of real people, the rest are all people I know. Yeah, I do believe there are degrees of friendship, but the way I see it, it doesn't matter if a friend is very, very, very deeply connected with me or not so connected with me. I just think that every friendship is valuable. It doesn't matter if it's a very, very strong, deep friendship of years or a very new friendship. They're all valuable. The thing that changes is probably the amount of time that you devote to them, and sometimes a little bit the dynamic, but it's not like one is more important than the other. So that's how I see it. So I do call friends, I do refer to people that I just met as friends, because I like to see, I just like to meet people, and I most of the times I feel like I meet very, very interesting and good people. If we don't become very good friends, it's just because the situation is not the right situation or not the right time. So there's that. I'm someone who has to remind myself a lot to go back and ask things to people. I tend to talk a lot about myself. Is not because I don't care or because I don't have questions or I don't think about other people. Nothing like that. It's just I just have so many things to share, and I love sharing things that I usually tend to talk and forget about asking. But I am working with that. I'm working a lot on that because I want to know what's going on with people that surround me. Sometimes you never know when someone is in need of some nice words, and maybe just saying something nice to someone will make their day better. And I believe that's something that's always worth to do. And okay, let's go back to my Sims because I'm getting sentimental. I'm getting sentimental. I'm quite an emotional person. Oh, but Emilia is feeling quite inspired. Oh yeah, this is something I wanted to do. We need to buy more instruments so my Sims can test things, and because Emilia is the one that has been bringing the money, and she's basically been taking care of. She's been taking care of everyone else in quite a good, good way. She's always thinking about the others and cooking and doing things for others. And she has gone out to earn money for the household before, so she deserves to get some instruments. And the instruments are going to be there for anyone who wants to try something new. Okay. Oh, thanks so much. I haven't thought about writing a book yet because I still believe that I need to live a lot more experiences before I have enough material. And I also love to write fantasy things, and what I am working with is writing comics. This is something that I have always planned to do. It is the project that is on pause right now because I am focusing on other things, but in the future I have plans to create comics because I don't just love writing and telling stories, but I love helping people visualize what I have in mind, right? Bringing everything to more of a visual space. So it is a different thing when you describe someone, when you describe a character to someone, and when you show the character to that person. I believe it is quite a beautiful thing to do, to find expressions and define the personality of a character in drawing or creating them on The Sims. So that's something I would love to do in the future. I just need to find enough time to do that. Yeah, what was I doing? Oh yeah, let's go. You choose an instrument. We have enough money to pick almost everything, but I think I'm going to choose cheap violin. We already have the piano. Let's pick a violin, a blue violin, and I'm going to choose another one because I can. The cheap guitar is not as cheap as I want it to be, but yeah. Yeah, story plus art. Oh, that's so cool that you love comics. I love comics as well. I don't know. I have this thing on me that I enjoy creating things more than I enjoy reading or watching things. I do not enjoy. I don't know. I get anxious when I feel like I'm not creating something or being productive. So it makes it a little bit hard for me to enjoy watching movies or reading books or things like that. So it is quite an odd thing to say, but just what I figure out happens to me sometimes. Practice. Do I own? Oh no, I do not own all of the packs. I have all expansion packs, most game packs, and a few stuff packs. And Buzz the Dust. That's what I have. I do have all expansion packs. I have been collecting things from The Sims 4 since 2015. So I have spent quite a lot of money on this, but it has been over time. So it's not as hard and as sad. Okay, Emilia tried the guitar for the first time and we didn't get a preference for it. That's okay. Let's try the violin. Maybe she is a violinist. I don't think I said that right. Well, maybe she loves playing the violin. Where's Emery? Emery, he's got quite a good piano skill. Singing, he's tried quite some things. But let me see. He's tried enough. He's tried enough things. And you can see that over here because we're in the second milestone. But aside from, if he doesn't get any other preferences, I think I'm going to give him the acting preference. That's just because we don't have the Get Famous module yet, so I have to do that manually. Well, not manually. I just have to keep that in mind and add it to my spreadsheet. Where's Ariel? Ariel. Oh, this is still old. We still have the same first name friend over here. I believe that is the bear over here, but I'm not sure because it looks quite odd and it looks like a bug. We just have to be safe with it. What are you doing? You don't need to do homework anymore. Stop. Yeah, these are the types of things that still have to be tuned with my dropout system. But just because the game makes it a little harder. It's not because my system doesn't work. It's more like I need to go deeper on the game to make it work the way I want to. I need to get involved with script and Python coding, and I'm still learning Python. I don't have everything figured out yet. So I might even have to remove the dropout and graduate early system until I can fix it and I can make it work completely just completely well, right? Yeah, that's something I definitely need to do. Llama is bear. Yes. Llama? Sorry, I didn't quite get that. Is one of my sims bear? Or maybe you're talking about this bear. Yeah, it might be it. I think that's, yeah, the bear is called Blarfy. And yeah, some of the sims have a relationship with Blarfy, but it doesn't show up. I wonder if that's a bug from the game or if that's something that has to do with mods. You never know, just never know. And you know, something I don't like about the Sims, the reporting things on the Sims 4 is that most of the times what they do is they just tell you that, oh, your bug, remove mods, and yeah, that's the solution. And to me, removing mods is not a solution, at least not in the Sims 4. Okay, Emilia tried more instruments, but she didn't get a preference. She didn't get a preference for it. I wonder what's going on inside of her head. Let's take a screenshot of her because she's feeling quite bad, and I just like to keep that in mind. No. Oh, there we go. What is? I don't know why it would do. I don't know why I would do without mods. Yeah, for any game, I don't know. The Sims. Yeah, I only play The Sims. This is the thing. I do not consider myself a gamer because I only play The Sims. And yeah, it doesn't matter what Sims version it is. Well, except for console versions, but the rest of them, I wouldn't play them without mods. Really, having mods in my game really changed the way I see things, changed everything. And I am just in love with... I don't know if you can tell, but I am in love with mods. So much that I decided to start making them myself. Yeah, but there's the thing about the gatekeeping thing with the gamer community. There's a lot of people who believe that if you don't play a lot of games or if you're not competitive with games, then you're just not a gamer. And I don't want to have to fight for a title that I don't really identify with. I am a simmer, yeah, that's something I would use to describe myself, and I am a creator, someone who loves to just create things. And if gameplay is part of it, if gameplay helps me create stories, then I play. And I'm also excited about Paralives. Now I am confused about The Sims 5 because, you know, I don't know if you know, but there was an article. Was it an article? Not sure. But yeah, there was oh, what's going on? It seems like my stream elements is going crazy because it is. Oh, I know what's going on. Hi Neil. Oh, that's so bad. Neil was kicked out of the stream, and that's because okay, I don't know if you're going to see this now, but you wrote you had a dot on the wrong place on your message, and it was interpreted as a link. And because of some awful things that people have been sending and putting messages on the stream, links outside of some links that I have permitted are completely banned to avoid scamming, to avoid spam, and to avoid other inappropriate links. So I'm sorry about that, but yeah, I just gotta be a little bit more careful with the messages. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but I do have all that set up for safety. I don't want. At first, there were some people who were just sending nasty things, and then I figured out a way to avoid that. But I can read messages wrong, so that's what happened. Okay, let's go back to the game. Everything's dirty. My Sims are doing well. They're not dying. I'm happy about that. So they are not dying. One of the things that makes it extremely hard for me to play is when my Sims decide that they don't want to do anything. And I'm talking about simulation lag. I said you are more of a gamer than most because you love games so much. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you. Well, as I said before, I don't know if I would use the label gamer because I just don't like labels that much. But yeah, sometimes I would consider myself a gamer. Yeah, I do play a lot. I don't play a lot of games, but I do play a lot of one game. Ooh. Okay, so we have harvest. Oh, what is going on with my words today? I am stumbling upon my words a lot, even though I feel like I have been improving so much lately. It feels like I can talk a little bit more freely, I can express myself a bit more accurately, but at the same time I just get too excited and I start saying one thing, but then another word comes to my mind and everything goes blah blah blah. Oh, hi Duka, how are you? You're here right in time to hear about me stumbling upon my words. We're just doing great. We're not having a lot of simulation lag, but we still have some issues because I just have too many Sims here. And we're supposed to be having Seth and Ariel's birthday today, but everything's just a mess. We're going to do it. We're going to make it. We also have harvested, so we're going to bake cake. Emilia earned some money on the holiday week. Now we're not struggling with money a lot, but we're having a great time. Well, a great time. I describe a great time when all of my Sims are doing things and not stuck just in T-pose. That's a great time when we're not having problems. And then, how Duka? Oh, I was a little bit distracted there. But Duka, how have you been doing? How was your day today? I have also been working a lot in some projects that I have that I'm excited about that I cannot tell you about yet because it's still a work in progress, and it's very, very early. Oh, I'm streaming on the Sims 3 category. That's not right. I was streaming on the Sims 3 the last time. Oh no! I updated it. Did it change? That's my question. Oh well. Things like that happen sometimes. Now that I'm going to be streaming on the Sims 2 and the Sims 3, I realize that I have to be extra careful with my information, with my stream info. And we have, what I was saying is that because because Seth is very much in love with gardening, I think that we need to appease the gnome. So I'm going to give a toy to Booby Yubi. If you watch Pleasant Sim streams, then you know what I'm talking about. This is Booby Yubi. Okay, it's fixed now. Thanks, Duka, for telling me. Sometimes I just don't see things. I think that sometimes because my brain goes like really, really fast. I am always thinking about the things that I want to do next. I'm always thinking about the thing that I want to say next. So it might make me stumble upon my words, make me forget what I was saying, and also it makes me miss a lot of details and things. So I have to be extra careful with something. Okay, let's appease the gnome with Emilia now. Now let's give where is the future cube? I like to give future cube to the alien gnome. Yes, we're getting things. We're getting seeds, and those are extremely helpful for. Sorry about that. For Seth. Okay, I'm going to use Think for this one. Yeah. Oh, what? This is okay. So the figure it out aspiration gives you a negative trait when you complete it. It means that your sim didn't find what they wanted to do with their life. They feel incomplete. They tend to feel boring, and it just makes them feel kind of sad and bad when they complete this aspiration. It makes it so much. It makes it so harder for Sims to gain the fun needed to fulfill their fun needs when they fulfill this aspiration. And yeah, if we continue like this, if we don't figure out something for her, then we're going to be stuck with that. It would be a really sad story. I mean, she was an orphan. The orphanage caretaker disappeared. Then she ran away with her family, but she didn't do anything with her life. That's so sad. I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen to her. No, that's so sad. Ariel started singing. Oh, but we don't have a preference for singing. I haven't had a sim had a preference for singing yet, so I'm going to add that to my notes because maybe it is it's something that needs turning. So singing, press. Yeah. We need more singers in The Sims 4. Okay. Let's organize things now. That is going to be the no. Emery is awake and he has quite a good. He's doing quite well. So I'm going to make him prepare bake a cake for his older brother and his younger sister. I'm going to act like they are siblings because it kind of makes sense. They were all raised in the same place, but it makes things odd because Emery has a crush on Emilia. He has a crush on Emilia, and it is very strong. Let's look at this. This is new. He perceives her as extremely attractive, so that's quite awkward because he's 13 years old and Emilia is 18 years old. That's weird. Oh, really? What are the traits of your sim? I haven't had any of my sim love singing yet, but it could be bad tuning or it could be just luck. There are a lot of preferences, so that's why I like to play. That's why I am doing this Mod Legacies, because I need to play with my sims a lot more to figure out what are the things that need tuning, what are the things that doesn't. Maybe some of the things are just I haven't had luck with my sims, but other times it really needs tuning. Let's add birthday candles before someone eats the cake. Stop! And the cake is of normal quality. Usually when a sim doesn't have skill, the things came out quite badly, so let me see if he has a preference for it, because maybe I could have missed it. Where is it? Okay. No, he loves reading his star material, he hates gardening, but we don't have anything about baking, so that's okay. Have you had a sim love baking? Because that's a preference that that I added as well, but I don't know. I haven't seen any of my Sims earn it in the game. You know, one of the things that I do at first is always I test under specific conditions to make sure that preferences work. But then I have to just play the game, and sometimes it can take some time to see preferences, buffs, life choices, and it can be quite hard to know if things need tuning or if they don't. Okay. Oh, you don't have to get to work. Yeah, that's part of get to work. But that's, yeah, I remember you told me that before. Now I remember because I usually forget about things. Yeah, that's part of the get to work. Okay. Okay, let's forget about this. Age up. Make a wish. Age up. That is your time. This is your time to age up, and then we're going to get a job for you. I forgot about the idle animations. I have to get rid of them. Okay, bust dust. Idle animations. Those are so annoying. Doing them once each time you enter a lot would be okay, but doing them every time you go from the first floor to the second floor, and it's just annoying. Okay. We have to take a screenshot of him. He is always, I think that even if he's good and he's all of these nice things, he's got a resting bitch face, doesn't he? Look at him, he's got such a resting bitch face. Floating cake, amazing. Okay. Yep, he's definitely got that type of face. I wonder what type of resting face do I have? I don't know. I've never seen myself resting with my resting face. I might have to ask that to my sister. She might know. Okay, there we go. I hope he doesn't eat the cake first. So there we go. Okay, he aged up, but we still don't have any preference. He still hasn't decided what his life aspiration is. So we're going to wait. We're going to wait and see, and we're going to randomize the last trait. Oh. Yeah, I added something to my spreadsheet and to my gameplay. I have been playing with a lot of new traits and stuff lately, and something I added was a zodiac system. I added this zodiac system because I want my Sims to... sometimes I don't know what traits I want to give to my Sims, and it can be quite hard to decide. So I decided that I'm going to be setting up this for my Sims. So Sims that are born on Mondays get the Aries or Taurus sign, and I have radio for reward trait zodiac signs for that, and I based all of this chart into that. I spent quite some time figuring out all of this. That means that my Sim is going to be Aries or Taurus. If they're Aries, they are compatible with Gemini and Taurus, and they are going to get traits that are related to this one. The distinctive traits are ambitious, self-assured, and outgoing. The forbidden traits are perfectionist, good, and goofball. So it doesn't mean that my Sim is going to have all of my Aries Sims are going to have these traits, but I am going to randomize and then I'm going to decide if the trait fits the criteria. If the trait, maybe a self-assured Sim can also be, I don't know, active or something like that. And because the forbidden trait is goofball, and then I randomize on funny, then that fits. I'm going to give this as a sort of, it's a guide, because I want to open myself to exploring more of the game. And if I decide everything on my own, then I'm going to create the same thing over and over again, and that's just something I don't want to do. And I also have toddler traits for that, but because I use the mod trait on cast mod from, which one is the pancake one, and the Yuki, I I'm going to have one of the traits for toddlers, and the other one is going to be randomized because I have a lot of traits. So let's randomize, and then we're going to we're going to choose, because my Sims right now don't have a zodiac sign. I am going to choose one for them. It seems like Seth is a child of the ocean. He's good. He's self-absorbed. He loves the outdoors, and he is unflirty. That's quite. That's not a. I didn't expect that. But anyways, let's go over here. Let's check. I believe that. Okay, ambitious, self-assured, but he's self-absorbed. Where is it? One of my. Where is it? If you see it, let me know, because there are a lot. I get dizzy when I see so many words. Oh, you tried which one though? Because I tried the radio flow zodiac traits a while ago, and I didn't like how it worked. But they reworked completely the system, and it now works like a dream. They based their traits and the zodiac signs on the Sims 2 system, and they added some attraction and some other things to it. And now I really love how it works. So I wanted to add that to my game, and it also fits my gameplay style quite a lot. And this is one of the trait sets that I want to add compatibility in my game. Maybe I'm thinking of even adding integration with it, but I don't know how to do that yet. That's just a vague thought in my mind. But anyways, okay, so where is it? No, going jealous goofball. No, jealous is definitely not going to be a Leo, but he can be loves the outdoors. He can be a Pisces. Yeah, he can be a Pisces. He is good. Oh my god. Oh, I was so scared because OBS closed up, and the last time I was here with The Sims 3, when OBS closed up, I couldn't open it again, and it was a mess, and the ending was awkward. Duka, you were there. You remember that? It was very awkward. I didn't know how to close things. Oh. You can't remember the creator's name, but it was the ones that allowed you to simply buy them from the rewards. So it might have been radiophobe traits, and you didn't like that. You want your Sims to naturally have them and not me choosing them. Yeah, that's why I am thinking about adding integration to that mod. Maybe adding it to the life choices, adding a system that integrates into that trait. So. Yeah, that's something I was thinking, but I would need to talk to the creator to see if he likes the idea. So, yeah, my mind is just running free with all of the ideas and all of the things that I want to do right now. So yeah, I'm going to make him a Pisces. It makes a lot of sense with his personality. He is the child of the ocean, so that fits quite well. I'm going to pause this and go back here. More choice. Oh, okay, no, I don't have to go there. And go here. Yeah, this is something I didn't like before, but I'm okay with it now. I just have to choose them by myself. Let's take a screenshot of him like this. He's looking quite handsome, but everything's dirty surrounding him, so that's probably not a good look. Yeah, but that's something that's very, very hard to do. That's something I wanted to do with BetterSims as well. I didn't want to have to choose everything myself. So that's why I created a lot of systems and a lot of things. I really have to put a lot of thought on how the traits and the things were going to be added. But yeah, that's how it works. So I'm so happy about him. Let's give zodiac signs to the rest of my Sims. Emilia is a creative person, a free spirit, music lover, foodie, create. Oh my god, stop! It says that I need to go to eat something, but I will eat something when the stream is done. We have been here for. Let me check. I don't know. My phone. My phone is going to tell me how much time we've been here. We've been here for 1 hour and a half. So we still have some time. We still have some time to go. Emilia is free spirit, music lover, foodie, creative, fast learner, and a new president. Those last ones don't tell me anything I need to know. So let's go over here. She's not going to be in this one. Creative. Where's the creative? Okay. Creative, love, active. How can you be as love and active at the same time? Okay, that makes sense. I am a Capricorn. But this... Okay. Now I am offended with my own system. Because I am a Capricorn. No. Capricorn is over here. Okay, I'm not offended anymore. That was me just being a mess. I do that sometimes. I'm a Capricorn. I can be a goofball. Yeah, I am quite gloomy. Yeah. I can be quite erratic. So I'm okay with it. I approve. Do you approve? What sign are you? I am not very much into the signs. I like the zodiac system for The Sims 2 for attraction. But in real life, I'm not into it quite a lot. Oh, your sim who loves singing is an occult enthusiast, a free spirit, a loner, and loves the outdoors. Oh, that's quite interesting. I love the combination with free spirit and loves the outdoors and a loner. If I were you, if I was playing with that sim, I would probably take that sim to live in what's the world that comes with outdoor retreat? What's the name of that? Well, I have a map that makes it so all of my worlds are residential, so I would take that sim who's a loner and loves the outdoors, a free spirit, and all of that fits so perfectly in this other world that Granite Falls. Granite Falls? Yeah, in Granite Falls. Oh, it's a thing though with the more trade mod. Yeah. That mod is such an amazing thing to add to your game. And if you don't want to have that one, you can also use the one from Big Sims, and it works like a dream as well. With the mod that is from Big Sims or Team U, I don't know how to. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but with her mod, you can customize how many traits you want to have, and it also adds traits for pets. So I used to use that trait a lot, that mod a lot. I haven't used that for some time now, but I have other traits from her. I love it. I'm probably overloading my game with so many traits and things, but I'm okay with it. Okay. I'm making my sim a Sagittarius because she's an art lover. How can okay, I need to rework this. Even though I put a lot of thought on this, I have things like a distinctive trait is being a creative but cannot be an art lover. That doesn't make any sense. I'm going to do this the next time when my system makes more sense. This is when you get to see all of my previews of things that I'm working on. That's quite crazy. Okay, now let's see what's going on with Emery. He's crying. He wants to go for a jog. I'm going to make him do it. I don't think he has tried that yet. So let's send him on a jog in the middle of the rain. Yeah, that makes sense. And let's not forget about Ariel, because why do I always forget about her? It's supposed to be her birthday as well. I'm so mean with her. Okay, my face is a mess. I can't go anywhere looking like this. You look perfect. Yeah, but she looks perfect. She doesn't have any pimple, and she's even so cute. She's like an anime character. Look at her face. Her face is perfect. What is she complaining about? Teenagers. I'm so glad I'm not a teenager anymore. That was the worst era of my life. Definitely. What do you say about that? Do you remember how you were when you were teen? And I mean like 15 years old. Do you remember it like, do you miss being 15 years old, or do you feel like you're much better now? I am definitely a lot better now. I love my life. I'm living my dreams. I'm a better person. I'm definitely a better person. It's not like I was a bad person before, but I was so confused and I was a pushover. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. And I was just not doing anything for myself. I was always waiting for someone else to decide for me. So, I'm definitely much better now. But still, I am the person that I am right now thanks to that lost teenager that I used to be. Okay. Where is she? Where is she? Okay. We're not going to miss a moment. Even though I always forget about her, we're not missing the moment when she ages up, and I'm going to take a lot of screenshots because I love her. Even if I forget about her. Sorry, baby. Sorry. Okay, let's enter that. Yeah. I can do it now. Oh, I don't think I took a screenshot. I'm out. You were a weird teen? Why do you say you were weird? What do you mean by that? I was definitely a weird teen, but not because of who I was at the time. But I was weird in the place that I live. So I am quite an artistic person. I see life in a different way, in a lot of ways. So yeah, I can say I was quite odd. Oh, okay, I have new traits. Let me show you the traits that I have. I added traits from BetterSims, and I added traits from most of the traits that I have from BetterSims are the reward traits because I want to play with that quite a lot. But my sim seems to be a diva. She's a cool enthusiast and a loner, so I think diva does not fit her. And I'm not going to choose child of the islands because Seth is a child of the ocean. I don't want to repeat some things. She cannot be a foodie. She could be. No, we already have a yellow sim, a bookworm, how Emery loves books, and coffee lover. She could be a coffee lover, but I don't feel like that's a personality trait. That's a preference. So maybe another one. You were a bit insecure and thought too much about people. About what people might think about. Yeah. And it is hard. It's hard. Even now, I believe I think a lot about how other people see me. And I am battling against that because that leads me to not thinking about myself and just taking the wrong decision. Yeah. Oh, hi Neil. Glad to know that you're back. Thank you for coming back. Oh yeah, it happens sometimes. I used to have some issues, and I do have some issues sometimes because my parents are still a little bit weirded out by the fact that I am streaming and I am doing all of these things. So say they're not used to that yet. That's the only thing. I'm going to roll the trade again because coffee lover. I'm not really into that Democrat. Okay, this is an interesting trait. Seems to hold a Democrat trait, believe in the political or social equality of all Sims. They love politics and actively stay involved in the community. I love this trait. I think this is from BetterSims, and this is something I haven't seen in The Sims ever before. So I want to know what this is all about. And this is something else that I want to do because I'm going to be adding some compatibility with custom traits from other creators. I am thinking about BetterSims, BetterSims, traits that come from Wonderful Whims. I don't know about Wicked Whims. Probably I will do that. and I have a lot of other traits on the list. So I added them to my game so I can play a little bit more with them and see what are the things what all of these traits are all about. And this Democrat is quite anything. So I want to play with it to see what I found. Get out of the way, Seth. I want to take a look on her. She looks so cool. She's got a nose piercing. She's got some earrings. Oh, she's so cool. Let's take a screenshot of her, but maybe just... Ooh! Now I love that face. I love that face. Oh, okay. I get caught up in screenshots quite a lot, but that's because I just love how my Sims look. I don't know how to move the camera that well, but okay, I am having so many issues with this. Okay, there we go. Looking cute, looking so cute, but it is time to roll her preferences again, because you don't have the same preferences when you're a kid than when you're a teen. I cannot roll my preferences because the BetterSims menu is on hold. I don't have it yet in my game right now. I'm going to go with it, and let's say that she kept her color preference. Not gonna change that, but maybe her style. I wanted to roll her style to find out what she wants. Okay, I think I'm going to take my Sims somewhere so I can load up and see if they get more style or location preferences. Let's say we want to celebrate with the I'm going to take all of the teenagers to the cafe, to the teen hangout, so they can play a little bit. And let's take care of their needs a little. And when we're good to go, then I'm going to take them there. Oh my god. I always wonder why Emilia she just doesn't finish sleeping. She looks a little mischievous. That's right. Okay, when I grow up, I want to be a ninja. Start practice your hiding. I don't have any other options for you. Oh, that would be awesome. But we have to figure it out. She is figuring it out. Okay. You're not hideous. You're gorgeous. I didn't even read that. Because we have a young adult now in the household, all of the kids and the teens are going to start asking things that what they don't realize is that Seth doesn't know either. He just became a young adult. He is 20 years old. And I believe 20 years old are quite babies still. I felt like a baby when I was 20 years old. I still feel like a baby sometimes.
Thanks.
No, school teaches important things. Well, yeah, that's funny because Seth left school. He's a dropout, and he decided to tell Emery that school teaches important things. Yeah. In Spanish, you would say "en fin, la hipotenusa," which means the hypocrisy, but in meme form. It's not funny when you explain it. Okay, incomplete. Unwelcome present. I got a present that I think is dumb. I want to trade it with a friend or give it back. Can I do that? Sure, give it. The present was for you. Be grateful, you little poop. That's how I imagine him answering. Listen here, you little poop. He might be so annoyed by all of this, but he seems to be so happy.
Ooh, Niborf.
Yeah, look at this, I love it. He has a resting bitch face. He looks so annoyed by everything. He looks so annoyed by life. What is wrong with your life, Seth? What makes you so angry? Maybe the fact that you have to play the dad when you are not exactly the one who should be doing that. Oh, that's a sad storyline. I have to admit that. Well, sometimes. Sometimes we have to act. I don't know, I like to... This is something about me, and I usually get into character way too much. Way too much. I don't know, I'm probably not going to... I'm not very excited about ever doing a reaction video or a reaction stream, because I react in such a huge way and I get inside the character. Every time I see sad commercials, I start crying immediately. And when we get to the moment when my first sim of this household dies, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm probably going to be crying. Did you know that Teddy has a pretty feature? It changed his expression from time to... I didn't know that! Okay, let's give a fruitcake to this bunny, and let's... Does he? I never pay attention to that. Sometimes I miss details. There's a lot of people complaining that The Sims 4 doesn't have enough details, but I believe that's not true. I believe that we have a lot of tiny details that make the game so funny and so interesting and so cute, but we just don't have enough initiative to explore the game or to see that. Feels like those features and those tiny things and details are hidden, and well, that's my opinion. Oh no! We did it wrong. I'm going to make him clean lightly. Yeah, well, I'll be checking him out, and maybe that's part of the reason why this weird bug is appearing in some of my sims. Blurfy appears in the relationship panel of some, and in other, he's just sim first name. And I want to make sure that's the case, so I'm going to make her interact with Blurfy to see if he lights up. Then it means that this sim first name is Blurfy. Oh, she can't. Oh, is it because he's sleeping? You never know. Let's see if Jared can talk to him. Oh, Blurfy, let's talk to him. He doesn't have a relationship with Blurfy, so we'll see what happens here. Go talk to him. Oh, that's so sweet. He is sad because shmoo shmoo shmoo. and now, what do I do with you? Okay, I might be erratic. I believe that my even if my zodiac system is not ready yet, I nailed the part of Capricorns can be erratic. I think I nailed it. Oh, okay, let's take the relation. No, he does have a relationship with Blurfy. Maybe what happens is that when you become a teenager and you cannot interact with Blurfy anymore, then he appears as Sim's first name, and that's what happened. What are you doing to Blurfy? Stop it! Tanya, don't be so... Oh, she's evil. Oh, she had an aggravating conversation. She hates Madeline. She and Madeline are going to be enemies. They're definitely going to be enemies, even though they are part of the same family. What the... Oh. Why do I have romantic relationships in here? So I have a moth that I thought was quite cute, that it's called First Love, and it adds some cute handheld romantic interactions to kids, but it was just like the things like just maybe confessing crush and being friends. That's as far as it goes, but that's probably why I have the romantic options there. Also, you said you want to take Sagittarius. Sagittarius is active, love, and creative, but I don't know about creative because on the forbidden traits we have art lover, perfectionist, and jealous. So that means that I don't know what that means. That probably means I need to go back and think about this a little bit more. Yeah, that I'm still developing my gameplay style. Well, you I do not have my own zodiac mode because I use the zodiac traits mode by Radiophone, and I do not want to overlap something that is already there and that exists and that works well. This Mothers put such a lot of work on it, and I'm definitely not going to make a zodiac sign mod, but I might add integrations to it. I'm thinking about talking to the creator to see what what they think about it. But yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Because I think that zodiac traits could be a good addition to the gameplay. And right now, the way Radiophone manages it is that you have the option to add them in the reward store. But I want to make it so in my BetterSims gets tied into that, and if you have the zodiac mod as well as BetterSims, then I add a bit of integration there. Yeah, that's a big thought. Again, nothing confirmed yet, nothing set on stone yet. Keep in mind that most of the things that I talk about in my streams and that I say are not confirmed yet. Just a bit of a sneak peek on the things that are going on inside of my head, and I'm just leaving that bit of a disclaimer. Okay, everything's a mess yet. But my Sims are looking quite cute. So after my Sims sleep for a little bit, I'm going to make them sleep, and when they feel a little better, I'm going to take all of the teenagers to the cafe to have some fun away from the kids. Emery hates children, so he's going to take a break from it. His sense because the gnomes are watching. He didn't do a good job of teasing the gnome, so I think I'm going to make someone else do that. Probably Seth, because maybe not Seth. Who is the kid with the best? Okay. I think the best one for this job is going to be Jared, even though he is erratic and feeling quite sad because mush. Let's go over here and kick. No, let's not kick the gnome. Emery is erratic, but okay, no, let's kick the gnome. I believe that's how he would handle it. Yep, that's definitely how he's going to handle things. Hopefully he's not going to get something bad. I don't know what happens when you in Harvest Fest when you decide to kick a badly appeased gnome. So let's see. That has called. It disappeared. Let's look at this. What the hell was that? Jacqueline was calling. Whoa! Okay. That was not a good choice. Yeah. And now he's happy because he solved it, right? Yeah. Let's look at his face. I want to know how he feels about. Yeah, he's definitely happy with this. This is something that I have never seen before. This looks like a ritual. More gnomes appear. Now we have a ghost gnome. I'm going to move him so we can see his face. Oh, he is definitely angry. He is angry as well. I feel like this gnome is like a wizard who conjured. I don't know if that's the word, but who summoned this ghost, and that was freaky. The gnome literally disappeared. It's like I think that Jared killed him. I think Jared killed the bunny gnome, and everyone's mad now. What are you going to do? I'm going to kick another gnome. Let's kick this one. Why not? Let's kick this one. Let's make life a lot harder for ourselves. And Emery, like the good boy that he is, just decided to stick. Whoa. Okay, definitely he is freaking evil. Look at him! He's not sad anymore. He's so energized. He's revitalized by a nap. That's not what I was thinking. He's got a giant friend. Okay, that's not it. No, he's got mischief. That's the thing. This is him practicing mischief for the first time. I think this is the best. I love his maniac glove. Let's take a screenshot of him with the gnome on the background. Yep. This is the first time I ever. So this is something I love about having different traits. This is something I would have never done before, but because this is the way that he acts, I believe it is right on. It is right for him. Let's kick another gnome. I'm not going to kick Big Booby Yubi because I love her. She brings good memories to me. No! Where did you go? Oh. And now he's cleaning, even though it's raining out. He's definitely... he's going to be my favorite from now on. Not gonna lie about that. Let's kick another gnome to see what happens. I wonder if you kick enough gnomes, what will happen? Who smashed the dollhouse, and why are the both of you crying in the same spot? This is a weird combination of them. Look at that. What a weird hairstyle. What do they overlap each other? That's odd. Did you notice today when you pick tracing cats, a lot of them share the same animation? I was so annoyed. Yeah, it wasn't. Was it from the BetterSims mod? Because here's the thing. If that was from BetterSims, that means I have to go back and fix the animations. But it wasn't from that, then I have an explanation for it. Most of the traits that you find in what do you say? Most of the traits that you find in Modthesims and other places are built with a tool that is called Mod Constructor. Okay, and the Mod Constructor tool makes it so you cannot actually change the animation. Makes it harder for people who are just starting or who do not know a lot about coding to change the animation of the trait. And they're not very much. It's not easy to change the animation, so sometimes people leave the animation as it is, and it usually defaults to the active trait animation. Yeah, I did put the extra. It took quite some time for me to understand how to do that, but now that I know how to do it, it also helped me to learn some stuff. So yeah, that's something that happens sometimes. And making animations for your traits is extremely hard. Yeah, not everyone can make new animations. I tend to use animations that I feel fit the trait, but when I learn how to do animations, because I'm going to be learning 3D animation next semester, I am definitely jumping on the animating wagon. Gnomes are not here anymore, but we have some stuff that we can sell now. I didn't know. Look at this. We got Fire Opal and we got Emerald. I'm going to give this to Jared because he was the one who decided to kick the gnome. And look, he is... Yeah, he loves this tradition from being erratic. Give respect. Yeah, he definitely gave respect to the gnomes. He respected the gnomes so hard. He's so satisfied with himself. Look at him. Look at his smirk that he has. So good. This is why I want to start playing rotations. But I have to wait for my sims to be at least all of them teens, so I can separate them and get them to different places. Yeah, no, I believe that Emery, no, not Emery. Jared actually kills both of those gnomes, and that's why the rest of the gnomes are so pissed. But we're getting money from the trash. we're getting money from the trash. Yeah, we're getting money from trash. So I'm not angry about it. It's a win-win. People say that Jared is crazy, but he knows what he's doing. Okay? Let's look at Emery. He is this. Okay, this is not good for him because he's squeamish, and having all that trash around really affects him. So I think I'm going to send him to bed because yeah, I don't know if you have seen that meme that was going around, me escaping from all of my life problems, and just it showed us him sleeping, and the sleep buff was hiding a ton of other buffs over there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do for him. He's going to avoid this situation by sleeping. Go to bed, Emery. You're gonna feel better tomorrow. And look at this. All of my Sims are taking good care of themselves. Well, Jared knows what he's doing. Yeah. They're so good. They're so good. They're good boys and girls. None of them have chosen any interesting fashion choice. And what I say by that is that none of my male Sims have chosen feminine fashion or neutral fashion, or my female Sims haven't chosen any masculine fashion, and that's something that I added to my BetterSims mod because I want to add more diversity options. But I might need to tune that a little bit and to make the chances a little higher, because percentages are a little bit unpredictable in the Sims. Yeah, they're watching him. He's going to avoid the gnomes by sleeping as well. Oh yeah, I have emotional that's disabled in my game. I don't like them at all. I don't feel they're realistic or fun. No, nothing like that. It makes it so you fear emotions. That's ridiculous. One of the focal points of this game is actually having emotions. Fearing emotions make it so you don't want to play. I believe that emotions that are kind of ridiculous, they could happen, but maybe emotions that could be good if they were a lot less frequent. A lot, but I mean a lot less frequent. Everyone is sleeping except for Emilia, but I think she is doing quite well. I'm going to take all of the plants that we gathered from that very short period of time where the gnomes were appeased and happy. What a great time to live in. And great, a monster under the bed. And Gerald is sleeping in a different room, so he doesn't care. I wonder how he would react to the monster. Oh, I'm starting to get some lag. It means that we have been playing for 2 hours. I figured that's the point where my computer starts giving me some lag. Emilia is awake, so I'm gonna make her spray the bed. More choices. Spray the monster under the bed. We want them to sleep soundly. They interrupted her bath. But she's happy. Even though she is sort of a rocker girl and she's tough on the outside, you can see in her face that she's always in a good mood. She has the opposite face to Seth. Seth is supposed to be good, and he has a resting bitch face. And on the other hand, Emilia has a calm face. She seems like she knows what she's doing. Always calm. She's extremely pretty. Okay. Oh yeah, she definitely looks like she knows what she's doing, but I don't think so because she still doesn't have any preference. What do you think you're doing? Oh god. Well, I believe that because Seth is good when he wakes up, he's going to want to appease the gnomes the right way. Everything is breaking around the house. It's a mess. And the kids are waking up Seth now. He's the adult in the house, so it makes a lot of sense. Okay. Now, Jared, no. Because he's the adult in the house and he has to deal with all of this bull poop. I'm going to make him wake Jared up, but he's going to reprimand him because that is not the right thing to do. Okay? That has to be the parent here. Let's look at this maniac face. Look at him. He's not. Let's go more over here. Parenting. No, not to that now. I can't reprimand him. Can I adopt him as a caregiver, as a something, self-worker? No, I cannot adopt him. Maybe I have to turn that on MC Command Center because I used to play with that, but now seems like I can't. But anyways. Yeah, I find myself doing the same thing. It's just so soothing. For me, the Sims 2 soundtrack is the best there is. Now I'm going to go. Okay, let's go to mean. We're going to order Jared to clean. Yeah, we're going to order him to clean. Jared, it is not okay. You shouldn't have done that. Not at all. What were you thinking when you decided to kill the gnomes? Go clean the house. Yeah, that's definitely what he said. And now he's feeling fine because it says like the old times. He's enjoying being near family. That's so cute. He just reprimanded Jared for being a nasty little boy. And now he feels good because he's surrounded by his family. Even though he is a little bit annoyed by the fact that he has to be the dad, he loves it. He loves being the dad of the house. That's what I feel from him. Okay, he wants to finish a painting. Maybe he wants to earn some money for the family. We're going to give Seth has angered the gnome. The gnome. Okay, this is new. Seth has angered the gnome. Gnome High Council will now pass judgment on the gnome-kicking monster, but it was not Seth. It was Jared. Look at Jared, chore shame. From being ordered to clean, Jared was ordered to clean rather rudely, as though he doesn't pull his weight around the house. He totally does. He's feeling like, I did this for you guys. I kicked that gnome because that was the right thing to do. We got some gems. What do you mean I am not helping? That's so sweet. Love these stories. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. The last episode, well, not episode, the last time I was live, I was simping all over the Sims 3 because I felt it was so great, it was so interesting, all these new things make me so happy. But now I feel like I'm simping over the Sims 4 because this is some new things that I hadn't explored before, and I'm sure that this is something that comes with parenthood and not from mods, because I don't have many mods that do this type of thing. Look at this, he's so sad. But if this comes from mods, then thank you so much. This game can actually be so great. Let's see what we can do. Can we? No, we cannot appease a gnome. He's not going to kick the gnome. That's not on character. I want someone to kick the gnomes again because I don't know what else to do with them. But it's going to be. It has to be Jared because Jared's the one who does that. Let's check the traits of my Sims to know what is going on. I tend to forget that I have too many Sims. I have too many children. Squeamish hates children. No, Democrat loner. No, I don't think she would do that either. Sim seems to be the type that would kick a gnome except for Jared. Yep. On Harvest Fest. It is Harvest Fest! I completely forgot about that. We should do some things. We should definitely do some. Let's decorate the house. Yes. I usually tend to forget about holidays, but holidays are extremely good. I love holidays on The Sims 4. You get to do so many things. I hate some events like the Pirates Day and all those things. I just hate those. But we missed Harvest Fest. Thank you, Jared, for distracting me and kicking the gnome. I feel so sad. We missed Harvest Fest. Well, things happen sometimes. Okay, I'm buying the decoration box anyway. How is it called? I don't know where it is. I think it might be in decorations. Maybe appliances. Sculptures. Oh, I don't think so. A lot of buildings. I can buy a building. Not a good choice. Okay, forget it. What am I even thinking? What was I doing? You have a secret? You have a secret. You love Sims for music so much. You have cast build them by most places when. Oh, that's so sweet. I have been falling in love with The Sims for music a little lately, but so I decided I want to make a playlist with all of the Sims music because I do have some nostalgia for the Sims 3 music, and I'm starting to get very attached to the Sims 4 music. But yeah, Sims 2 is just my number one. And that doesn't seem like it's going to change anytime soon. But the Sims 4 music is also really good. It's soothing, it's calm, it just doesn't have that nostalgia factor. But yeah, yep. Now I'm going to get sad because Mushmoo. What was this Mushmoo? My Mushmoo is that I'm talking nonsense now. This is what happens when I am enjoying the game. I start talking nonsense. Oh, big movie Yubi! But no. I was looking for the decoration box, and I was sad because we missed the holiday. Thanks to Jared. Jared ruined Harvest Fest. So I'm going to buy a Reaper gnome, and I'm going to place it. Oh no! I shouldn't do that. We don't have money to splurge on things. Where's the decoration box? Is it on random? Where is it? Oh! I need to buy things for the girls. I'm going to buy one of these boxes. I don't know if Emilia has pads or tampons, but we need them. We definitely need them for the girls. We have a lot of girls in this household. I think we have 5 girls, right? Attic. Where is Attic? Attic. Attic. Oh, you said I should. Right, I thought I was going to find the attic section somewhere, but no. The attic decoration box. Yes, that's the one. There we go. I want to make recolors for this because it looks just hideous. I have to be honest, it looks hideous. And I'm going to hide it all the way here because I don't want to look at it. I don't like any of the splashes for this. That's also why I made a default replacement for the trash can. This is the original base game trash can. I just made recolors for it. Look at them. I made a lot of recolors for it. I don't have this uploaded anywhere. It's just for myself. if you think I should upload this, then just enter it. If not, if you think that there are already some recolors, then just let me know because I need recolors for this. Yes. Okay. There we go. I also want to make recolors for the thing. Where's the thingy thing? Where's that thing? Hey, where is it? For the system, the anti okay, alarms. System alarms for this thing, the fire prevention system. This is also. Why did these splotches are just ugly? Look at this. No. I have one from Ravishing that looks awesome. Ravishing is probably my favorite build on by creator ever. Did you know that Ravishing is actually a word in Simlish? And they your Sims say ravishing when they are in create a sim and they love how they look. And I found that out thanks to what's it called? I just found that the info on the internet the other day, and I was so blown up by that fact. I didn't know what ravishing meant, but now I know, and I love it. I love it, and it is quite ravishing. Just a quick fact. You always been wanted to me to finding a good spot when I started. Yeah, the trash cans are such an important thing, and I feel like we always forget about trash cans. That's why I made these recolors, because if they look good, then it is going to be easier to place them, and they're so useful. I say they, like, oh, we got a last exception now. Let's go. I wonder if this last exception is going to be the one that comes with the SMB mod and my figure it out aspiration. If it is, I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, if it is, I'm going to get some information and probably finally get the chance to fix it, because I have been investigating this for some time and I have been testing, finding things. I even remade some of my elements from my figure it out aspiration, but it just seems to keep doing the same. Hopefully it's not that. So I don't want it to be that. Oh, okay. Let's look at this. Oh, an error has occurred. If you continue playing, the game may behave unpredictably. Yes, the game always behaves unpredictably, but to be honest, that's the thing that I love about The Sims 4. And The Sims in general. Sims failed to add a buff. Sim for tuning instance for art lover, inspired from state. Runtime community inspired. Okay, so this is something from the game. It seems to be something that has nothing to do with mod. Let's look at this. Yes, this is... Oh. Sorry. It's time for me to go to eat. But I will go afterwards. Let's look at this. Sim failed to add a buff. Yes, nothing of this comes with mods. This thing tells me that I have a zip file that shouldn't be there. Oopsies. Brook Heights full build open career social air and alliance career. I think I can remove this one because I'm not using that from Brook Heights. The reason why I have Brook Heights installed in my game is because I love the things that you get from this mod. I love the 4K map that I get. I love the rabbit holes and all of the objects that come with that mod. And I'm not really playing with the open world part of the mod, so I can remove this to avoid any type of issue. Yeah, need to have one more duplicate. Okay. No, I do not have duplicates. No, it's not from mods. It's just the game. This is something that happens sometimes. Sometimes it's just the game that does weird things, and it usually looks something like this when that when that happens. You say, I fear nothing in life except last exception error website. Oh, yeah, it is quite confusing, and I used to get so confused by that. But when you start modding, then you just recognize where the things are, where to find the information, and there are very nice servers that help you interpret all of that and find the actual problems. I believe that the server, the original MC Command Center server is not working as well right now, but there's this server that's called Sims After Dark that has a lot of bots and a lot of great people who really know the game and who can help you deal with all of that. When you try to solve Brook Heights, your game would just load for ages, so I had to take it out. Yeah, that happens sometimes, but it is because the Brook Heights and the World Edit, well, the World Edit mod is quite a lot, works a lot better because Arnie made it after Brook Heights, so he had more experience and information about it. But Brook Heights can be a little bit. Sorry about that. Brook Heights can be a little bit harder to install and to get right because it adds so many things that are not originally possible in the game. And the more you change something in the game, the harder your task is, the bigger the chances that your mod is going to have some issues. So yeah, that's something that can happen. Does it take a lot of computer power? What, the mod or the Sims or streaming? Or I got a little bit confused there, but I'm not sure that's the case. It's just loading up the game can be quite hard because let me show you something. You look at this. Take a look at this world, right? You see it feels full, right? You see there's a lot of things out there. You see a lot of homes, a lot of lights. The sky is beautiful. You have tons and tons of things out here. You have trees. But the thing about all of these things is that everything is decoration. Everything you can choose, you can select this decoration, and that makes it so the game loads a lot faster. It runs smoothly, right? Even these bushes over here, this is decoration. This over here is decoration. This bridge is decoration. Everything is decoration. These lights over here. Did you know that these lights over here are not lights? This post, I don't know if you say post, but in Spanish you say poste. And it means that this light source, this is not the light source, this is just decoration. And the light is a completely different object. So when you have the Brook Heights open world, that makes it so all the objects that you see are interactable. So, and it makes the game load a lot less smoother. And if you don't have a very powerful PC, then you're probably going to have some issues with that. So yeah, that's because the Sims 4 doesn't give us any options to have interactive worlds. The only thing we can interact so little things outside of our lots that I don't know. I usually take the risk. I prefer taking the risk of loading of having a heavier game, but being able to play much freely and having more options in my game. I also have quite a powerful PC. I have a gaming laptop. I got my laptop a couple years back because I needed it for my education, for university, for college. But it is also very good for all of my projects, so I'm not having any issues because of that. I even upgraded it recently because I was running out of memory and I needed that upgrade. So that's why I am able to stream and run all of these things. That's why I have the open world, not open world. I get so confused with the names. World Edit and Brook Heights open world mod. Yeah. Okay, let's continue with the story because I'm getting a little behind. And Seth got a lifestyle. He's single and loving it. Ooh, that's great. This is something. And because he's on 30, I don't think he's going to get a girlfriend anytime soon. Maybe when he ages up, he's going to, I don't know, start feeling a little bit lonely and want to do something about it. But we don't know. Ooh, I didn't realize, but Ariel has some badonkadonk. She's quite big on the chest area. I didn't create most of the Sims. I just took them from the gallery and edited them a little, and I took them all as toddlers and then aged them up, and aged some of them up. So it is quite a surprise for me to see this. You're too young to have those badonkadonks. Don't do that. Oh, we got a life chest alert. Let's look at it. That's awesome. Oh, I was hoping for this. Okay. It works now. So at the beginning, I had some life choices that pointed out when it was time to change your Sim's look. And I added 3 life choices for this. One of these was for your Sims to get a new outfit. The other one was for your Sims to dye their hairs, and the other ones were for a full makeover. So your Sims decide when they want to change their looks, because people do that. And it seems like Emilia just wants to change her style a little bit. She's still a rocker, so we're good there. But she might want to shorten up her hair, and I think it is a great time to start the makeover for my Sims. Because Ariel is the Democrat and the cult enthusiast, the loner, I'm going to take her traits as a reference for her style, and if she changes her mind along the way, then I'm going to have to give her a makeover again. But right now, my Sims are in desperate need for a makeover. Seth needs to change some of the things, and yeah, let's start the makeover. Let's see what we come up with. And this is going to be the last thing we do. We are going to give them a makeover, and then I'm going to say goodbye, because it is time for me to go eat something. I'm getting quite hungry. And we have also been live for 2 hours and almost a half, so we're right on time. And yeah, this is something that you will get from BetterSims as well. Your Sims will get this new buff. They were badly tuned before, but they are working now. I'm going to choose. She doesn't want to do anything because she's uncomfortable. Why is she so uncomfortable? She's fine. Why is she uncomfortable? She doesn't have low hygiene. What is going on? I'm going to remove this because it doesn't make sense. Uh-oh. Let's hope my game doesn't crash. Okay. Then well. What about now? Why can't I do that? Why is it? I'm going to ignore that. So right now I'm going to give a makeover just to Emilia and Emery, because they are the ones who have already decided what they want to do. And I need to add my BetterSims menu so I can actually check out the new preferences that, of course, color and style preferences that Seth and Ariel are going to get, because they aged up and I want to change that. I want that to make sense. I don't want to choose that for them. I just want them to develop new preferences. But let's go. Let's get into creative. Okay. Oh yeah. Yep. You're right. I almost forgot about that. I need to save. I can be quite silly sometimes. And hydrate. That's the other one thing that I needed to do. For me, sometimes Not let's stay until I reload the household. Well, that could be it, because she seems to be quite well. In fact, all of my Sims are doing quite well. They're taking care of themselves real. Just as I said that, I go to Tanya and she is hungry, has low energy and low height. But, well, they've been taking care of themselves a lot better than they used to be, mostly because they're not toddlers anymore. But I'm excited about that. Okay, let's go. I'm going to use the cheat menu because that's how I can do it. Oh, the funny thing is, you have this different colors in the chat that I have in OBS and in the chat that I have here on my phone. So sometimes I confuse your names because I am very color based. Okay, I'm talking nonsense. I don't think that made a lot of sense. But let's go check Emilia out. I believe that what we're going to do for her right now is change her hairstyle. What do you say? I think we should give her a short hairstyle. I was thinking something like this could be quite nice. She looks awesome. Let's I'm going to choose medium, and because she has straight hair, I'm going to keep that tag. Also, tags in the Sims 4 cast are a mess. Ooh, what about the teen? Okay, it doesn't suit her. I was hoping we could use this one because I haven't had the chance to use that one a lot. But no, it doesn't look good. Not at all. What about the Vatore style? No, she looks like a Karen. I don't like it. What about this one? What about I'm going to call this one the Lilith Pleasant because it reminds me of Lilith Pleasant. Yeah, she still has the rocker preference. So I think we should choose something on those lines. Maybe this one. No, it looks too cute on her. I thought this one could look quite cool, but it looks cute on her. What about this? She has such a pretty face that everything seems to fit her. Ooh, what about this? No, doesn't really convince me. Okay, this one looks fine. Or this one, I quite like this. I think I'm going to change her hair to black, but I want to use my hair dye. So maybe we don't need it to be a shorter hairstyle. This was the first hairstyle that she had, and she used to be a brunette. So this was her hair at the beginning. Yeah, this is how she looked. But I believe that blonde suits her quite well, and Seth used to be blonde. The space ones look quite nice, but I want to explore a little bit more. What about this? Oh, okay, that looks quite cute on her as well. I want her to look a bit more tough, but I'm just finding hairstyles that make her look cute. Oh, maybe the ponytail works. Okay, number one option is the space buns. Number two option is the hair tie. The hair tie, well, the ponytail. What about this one? No, I like the other one better. No, I definitely like the ponytail. Yeah, so when you get, because it seems like we're not in sync so much. So when you finally get to the point where I say this, let me know. Do you like the space buns or because she's 18 years old? Let's remember that she's a little bit older. Do we choose the space buns or do we choose the ponytail? And her, I think I'm going to keep her makeup. Her style seems to work just fine. I'm going to save the style changes for when she ages up. That's going to be next episode, most likely. And yeah, let's go change her eyebrows. I'm going to dye her hair black or red. What do you say? Black or red? Oh, red! I believe red is going to be such a statement for her. Yeah, that's so right. I'm definitely getting some. Yeah, that's so right. I think the space nose could work also with the red hair. Could be quite a statement. Space spoon it is then. And now you know how delayed we are. Let's go over here. Let me see if one of my hair dyes fits these space spoons. But if it doesn't, then I'm going to have to go back and change her genetics. This one could work, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's go over here to see what happens with this one. This one looks okay. We have a weird situation here, so that's not the one. What about this one? Looks better, but not. I'm not convinced yet. Yeah. No, I'm not going to be able to use my hair dyes right now, but I'm okay with it. I'm going to rework them and make sure I work smarter. Ooh, look at this! It looks awesome! Yeah, it is quite a big delay. I have only 40 milliseconds, 400 milliseconds, about half a second. I have my OBS set up so the delay is just 1 second, but I believe this is because of my connection, maybe the connection with Twitch. Twitch has been acting a little bit weird lately also. And could also be because I am not an affiliate yet. And yeah, those are the options that come to my mind when I think about that. Ooh, but no. Let's talk about this. Middle part space bun, side part space bun, or bangs space bun. I kinda love the bangs in her. The fringe. Why did I say that so hard? I kinda love it on her. She looks so good on this. This is something okay. I am so excited about this because this spices up my game quite a lot. My sim just said, I want to dye my hair, and look at this, we are changing her. She looks so good. Because she's a rocker, I can do this crazy thing. She's a free spirit, a rocker, creative. Oh, this is so good. Thanks, right? Yeah, connection can be quite a weird thing sometimes, but I'm hopeful about the future because I believe that internet connection is going to get so much better the next years because we have been forced to live our lives on the internet a lot more lately by, the situation of the world, and that's going to bring some good advances as well. I'm neither British or well, I am American, but American from the continent, not that. I have a pet peeve with the fact that US citizens and people from the United States call themselves American, and the rest of us cannot call ourselves American because even though we are Americans as well, because we live all in America. Weird things that come to my mind sometimes. We need some piercings. You're so right. Let's see if the brow piercing doesn't work. What about this one? No, it doesn't work either. Okay, this is not so bad. No, I'm not convinced by that. Ooh, I might find something. Look at this. So, because I have Harry's old Britney, I have a Harry's old Britney hairstyle. She also has some ombre options. If I had chosen the ponytails, I could have done that. But I love the space buns. I love fringe. I love everything about it. Let's give her a nose piercing. Oh, looks so cool. Yeah, I know it is a variant of English. I just, you know, sometimes my thoughts go to crazy places. Oh, I love it, and I can give her earrings now that she's showing her ears. This is such a look. I have these earrings in real life, but they're extremely uncomfortable. Look at them. I have them here. Look at them. It's the same. I'm excited. Yep, definitely. Looks so good on her. Okay, a necklace. We need a necklace. We need something, a choker or something like that. She looks so good. It just looks like she developed her style a little more. Now that she's older, she feels a little bit more, you know, freer to do everything she wants. When I aged up to a young adult, when I was 17 years old, I was in university, and that was the time when I started dyeing my hair all crazy colors, and it was just the best thing for me. Even now, I have kind of a interesting style. I'm gonna show you. I love the outfit that I have on today because I have a leather corset. And even though I am at home, I love dressing like this sometimes. I have definitely, Emilia is my 17 years old me. I have had purple hair, I have had blue hair, cotton candy hair, a lot of combinations. The only thing I haven't had yet is green hair. Right now my hair is completely natural because I wanted to be bald, and I tried to go to the salon and ask for completely remove all of my hair. I wanted to have a very short haircut. I wanted to have a buzz cut, and then I regretted it because it doesn't suit me. But yeah, that's Emilia really is the sim that I always create because she just has all of the things that I love. But okay, now I'm feeling like I can change her top to something more interesting. Maybe let's see if I find something that I like more than what she has right now. This one's too cutesy. What about this one? She matches me. In black. No, it doesn't match. No, it doesn't match. I was excited about it, but now I'm not. It doesn't look good. No. We're getting closer, but not there yet. Oh, I think this is what I want. A leather jacket. And probably some shorts. I'm going to add here the rocker tag. See what I can find. I'm also working on something that I want to do. I asked my patrons about this, and they overwhelmingly said yes to the idea of adding more styles to BetterSims. So I'm working in a way to keep the reference to tags, but at the same time expand the possibilities. That's something that's going to take some time because I'm going to be adding around 30 styles. Instead of having all the limited selection that we have right now, we're going to have around about 30 different styles to choose from, or for your sim to choose from. Okay, now I love the shorts because they fit so well, but I don't like the top. Where is the necklace? Look at this! Oh, this Discovery University shirt makes necklaces disappear. Bugs noted. I should capture a video of this and upload and send a report. That's probably going to help the Sims. Where is it? Where can I send the video? No! I don't want to lose my progress. I wanted to shot a video, but how silly am I? I could just shorten this stream, take the clip of that short clip and show them that this is not working. Anyways, let's keep going. We have to find a shirt for her. Something like this. Kind of works, but not really. What about this? Okay, I think this one kind of... But she's looking a little bit naked. She's looking a bit naked. Let's have some leggings. This one. This is looking quite crazy, but I love it. Yeah, it is. Well, I'm quite ambitious in all of my projects. I do. Let me do a bit of Let me do a question. How many traits do you think the BetterSim mod has? That's my question for you guys. Let's see if you guess right. Because I have a lot of hidden traits, keep that in mind. Some hidden traits affect some other hidden traits as act like tokens, so it helps me make the system work. Ooh, what about this? Okay, now I love the leggings. I love this, but I don't like the shirts with them. Or maybe I do. I feel like I am a toddler trying to dress up someone else. Oh. Something like this probably. More baggy. That will balance out a little bit of the nakedness. Oh, what about this? Okay. We're getting closer to what I'm trying to achieve. Let's go back to shorts. We need to redesign recategorize everything in this game. Oh my gosh, tags are not working. I wonder who is in charge of tags. I want to give them. I want not punch them in the face. No. That's too much. What I want to do to people who are in charge of the tags in The Sims 4 is yell at them, just like a sim. Just yell, just like how Seth reacted when he realized that Jared had made such a mess. I want to talk like that to the Sims, to the people who are in charge of create a sim tags, because everything's a mess. You're taking a wild guess of 27, including your hidden ones. You're way too far. Way too far. The last time yeah, it's a lot. It's quite a lot. Let me give you a bit of an idea. So every single trait is composed by at least let's say, at least 3 elements inside of the moth. You know, I'm talking about coding elements, right? And in my moth, there are around 5,000 different elements. Probably more because I have added more things. Now, not every single element is related to traits. I have a lot of buffs, and I have a lot of other elements related to the system. So yeah, that's there you go. It's a lot. It is quite a lot. But I'm proud of it. I am proud of it because I spent so much time and I worked on that so hard that it's so rewarding to see it work well. That's why I get so excited when I get life choices or when I get all of these things. And I am definitely excited about her look. Look at her. She looks like a totally different thing, but it suits her. Oh, the dress looks quite good still. Do you think I should change the dress? Let me know. And what about this space one? What's the difference? No, I love this. I love the straight bang space downs a little bit more because it looks more edgy for her. Oh, that's so good. I'm glad that other people get excited about that as well. Okay, I should remove this. I want to find a hairstyle that has that straight fringe, but something that looks a little different. This is the original, right? Let's see if I can find another hairstyle for this. Because I want her to look like a goddess. No, maybe that's not the word, but I want her to look really, really cool in this outfit as well. And now she looks kind of childish. I don't think this dress is what I want. Let's see. That's so cool. I'm so happy to hear that. I know I'm not hearing anything, I'm reading, but the phrase is I'm happy to hear that. So I feel more comfortable saying that. Let's see this. Oh, could be. Oh, I'm going to use this hairstyle for her sleeping outfit. Let's see if I can find something on the game. The fringe is too long. Doesn't suit her. The fringe is too short. But this is one of the first things. This is one of the first things that I ever see that pull off this hair amazingly. Not even Lily the Vator looks good on it. Maybe something like very, very glamorous. Maybe something like that. I think I can go for a glam look. But let's make the eyeliner interesting.
Oh.
Okay. This is something I lost the train of thought. I got a little too excited and then everything floated in my mind. Sorry about that. Okay, I think I can go with this. I think I can work with this. Yeah, I think I can work with this, and I'm going to put my special makeup that no one else has because it's a work in progress, and it's part of a collection that is a work in progress. Look at this! It looks good. Now let's go to lipstick. Okay, that looks awful. I like her face now. I think her makeup works like that. Now let's change the dress. I'm going to use the color tag because I want to make sure I choose something black. Let's go. But I'm not going to use the rocker tag because tags on Sims 4 don't work quite well. Maybe a dark purple. No, okay. I don't know. I just read that message, but the red. I think the red works with her because of the hairstyle. Let me know if you think that I should change it to purple. Then let me know and I will try it to see how it looks. Oh, this is too short. Not formal enough. What about this one? I have, and this is the best thing I ever installed on The Sims 4. So there's a lot of nostalgia for me when it comes to all of the Sims 2 dresses and stuff. And this was my favorite outfit on The Sims. This was always my favorite outfit on The Sims 2. So I needed to have it on The Sims 4. And I think it suits her like a glove. It makes her look so pretty. And now I see that the blush is too vibrant. Let's change it a little bit. Let's tone it down a bit. Like this. And the opacity. Okay, looks good now. I love it. What do you think? Let me know what you think because I am in love with this dress. Oh, maybe I'm biased, but look at it. It looks great, and you can see my double chin when I do that. Now I need a nice. Ooh, this is quite fancy. I want her to wear something fancy because she's a fancy lady. Yeah, I want her to have that fancy lady look. This is something that I use that I don't really use that frequently, but I don't know. I always thought about accessories as something that has to be big, huge, and it has to really look. You have to really see them from far away. But now that I have been playing with some more CC like this, and in real life also, I think that I love this very delicate accessories a little bit more than I used to be. I don't know, people change, and I think this looks quite cute now. No, the piercings. Oh, she has a nose piercings. We have to add it to her outfit. Let's remove the formal tag because it doesn't make sense. Yes. Yes, now earrings. She's going to be singing. No. She's not going to be singing. Oh. There we go. Too small. I want something bigger for her ears. She doesn't have... Her ears are not in the right place for the earrings to work. So I think I'm going to move her ears because I cannot change the earrings. But I love this one. Yep. I think this works. Maybe just adjust this color to fit the other one. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, I think this looks good. Let's add some nails to her, and there we go. Oh, sorry, I was so excited about this that I forgot to read the message. Sorry, Neil. You love the dress. Yes, it is a convert from The Sims 2. My favorite dress from The Sims 2. I love it. I do have some outfits from The Sims 2. Look at this. This is from The Sims 2 as well. And so I have others from The Sims 3. My favorite dress from The Sims 3 is here as well. It is from Supernatural expansion pack. Where is it? I can't find it. Let's remove the formal tag and I will probably find it. Where is it? This is from The Sims 2 as well. And this is from The Sims 2. I believe. This is from The Sims 3. This is from The Sims 2. Yeah, I do have some things from other generations, but I just think it fits quite well. But I'm staying with this one. Yes, just because, you know, in real life, when you got some earrings that they don't fit you, you just have to, you know, pull your ear a little bit back, a little bit forward, make it a little bit bigger, and there you go. All you have to do. And when you buy, and this is something you can also do with rings. When someone buys a ring for you that it maybe it's too big or it doesn't fit, then you can just take the finger and pull, and then it's going to fit a lot better. Yeah, we all know that that's how life works. We all know that in real life all accessories are static and you cannot move them or change them by any means. You have to adjust the other things. Yeah, that's a lot easier as well. But yeah, there we go. Why do I keep such a straight face? Okay, this outfit still works. I'm going to keep it that way. And sleeping. I want to change her hair for sleeping. I like these little details. I like to change hair in some outfits, like, I don't know. I believe that maybe she puts her hair down when she goes to sleep, and that's why she looks so different. But this hairstyle is hideous. Yeah, this hairstyle needs to be updated. Okay, let's choose another one. Because what I'm saying, you know, I like to see that, because people in real life do that. I like those realistic details. No, maybe this. No, I'm going to use this one because even if it's not the exact same, it's a lot prettier. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine with this. She looks like a character from, I don't know if you watch anime, but there was this anime that's called Kill la Kill, and I don't remember her name, but she dances like this, and she always does these presentations, these very, very, very huge presentations of things, and when she talks, she's very dramatic, and she has this very circular hairstyle, and this hairstyle reminded me of her. Sometimes it just sounds like I'm talking nonsense. But you know why that's happening? That's because I'm getting more comfortable with the camera. The more comfortable I get, the more of a weirdo I will be. But yeah, that's good. I believe that's good. Being a weirdo is quite nice. I never got to see this outfit in action, and I have an idea about it, but it's just not working. It looks too glitchy. It looks too glitchy. Let's change the dress. See if I find something more interesting. Her dresses. Oh, I wanted to use. Where is the corset dress? So she matches me. In party outfit, she can match my corset dress. That's from the tag. Where is it? Me vibing to listening to music. This is what you get right now. Where is it? Oh, this is cute. Oh, and it looks good. I was not going to choose this, but what do you think? It looks nice to me. Yeah, this thing here is just like it brings out the side of your sim that you don't get to see normally. So I think that's quite cute. Okay, I'm not going to keep those shoes. Let's have red nails. This one, I want her to look a little bit more edgy. And the shoes, maybe but this big one. Much regret. No. What about this? Yeah, that could work. What about this one? I do have limited options for teens because I took out all of the things that don't make sense, all of the things that are too sexy or too weird, and I recategorized most of the things. I made the full replacement for my base game outfits, and I recategorized some of them. I think I might be working. I might start working on a clothing recategorizer mod because this is not it. And it would go really well with BetterSims and some plans that I have for it in the future. I would love to do that. I just need to learn a little bit more about CC because I focused too much on modding and I forgot about learning about CC. But it is a learning process, and I just have to go with the flow. Yeah, the corset dress. I want to see if the corset dress looks good. But if not, then I'm going to keep this out. Was shirt dress. You remember, I tried that corset dress with in the formal outfit, but I don't know what happened. Maybe it is in the wrong category because sometimes that's just how the Sims is. But I'm not finding it. Much frustration. Where is it? Oh, there you go. Here it is. Found it. Okay, it looks better. Not gonna lie, it looks better. Yes. Love it. Yes, that's something I would wear. Emilia is definitely my animal, my spirit animal. She's my spirit animal. I would love to dress like her. I don't have all of the clothes, but I just dress like her sometimes. And red hair, really, I love having red hair. I just don't have. I'm quite broke right now. I think we all had not so good time when economically, thanks to we're all having a not so good economic time because of the pandemic. I don't think that phrase was well well structured, but hopefully you got the idea. I think I'm going to keep this like that. The outfit, yeah, I'm gonna keep it that. No, I'm gonna change the top. Last minute changes, and then I'm going to give her this top. Yeah, it works. Oh, you admire and respect the life of a mother. I can tailor fitting. Oh, that's so that I do. I admire and respect a lot of mothers because I have been doing this for not a long time. So I look up to a lot of people who have been doing this for years and years, and I am amazed by all of the passion that they put into this. So if I'm going to call myself a mother, I want to do my best. I want to do in my power and the way I see it. I want to do the best that I can. Yes. Was your computer announcing? Yeah, my computer. Ever since I installed, I did the computer upgrade. She decided, and I'm calling her a she because she has a beautiful feminine voice, that she wants to announce the time every time she just decided she wants to announce the time now. And I don't know how to turn that off, and I haven't had time to figure that out. So until I have some time to figure that out, we're gonna get the time lady talking to us in Spanish, saying, what time is it? Saying, son las 2 de la tarde. And that's what she's going to be saying. Oh, son las 2 de la tarde. That was just me realizing the time. I have to go eat something. I do this thing called intermittent fasting, which means I don't eat until the middle of the day. I don't eat until noon. Because I realized that I was eating out of just, I was not eating for my body. I was eating for my mind. I was eating to cope with anxiety, and just because I was used to eating at a certain time. So instead of that, I'm changing my habits and eating just from noon. And then I try to stop eating at 8 o'clock because I don't want to eat food too late, because then I don't sleep quite well. So yeah, it is almost time for me to go eat something. So I have to do this quite fast. Oh, I hit myself on the elbow. Oh. Okay, just a second so I recover from that. Do you know how when you hit on the elbow, it feels like your whole nervous system gets resetted? Yeah, well, that just happened. Windows is definitely doing a reboot right now. Oh, yeah. I'm here. Okay, next. Okay, next. I don't know how to feel about this outfit. It is quite too simple for her. What about this? Too grunge. What about this? Yes. In red. Oh yes. Yeah. That was so weird for me to say. Sorry. Yeah. I'm getting weirder. The more time goes by, I'm getting just weirder. Just going to have cold ankles like this. There's actually a pretty funny saying in German for that when you hit your elbow and get that feeling. What do you say? Could you write it on German so I can embarrass myself trying to read it? No, but I want to know how it looks and what does it mean? Because this is something that I find so interesting about languages, the fact that there are things that cannot be translated. And trying to translate it to other languages makes it kind of weird, and you just don't get to the same exact meaning. That's just so interesting. That's a very interesting concept that I keep in my mind. That reminds me that this world is too big to believe that there's just only one right way to do or say things. He's a little mouse? Okay, he's a little mouse. I do not have a little mouse. It is an average mouse. I used to have a little mouse, but I'm just going I'm just going in a tangent. But how do you write it in German? I'm kind of curious about that. Ich habe mir das Mausen. I think that this type of letter is no Mausen. Okay, no Mausen. Mouse as in the animal. Yeah, I know. I was just messing around. Sorry, sorry about that. Ich habe mir das Mausen gestoßen. Something like that. It's like gestoßen. I used to when I was younger. I used to have German. I was trying to learn German through Duolingo. I just couldn't keep up with it because I think it is quite complex and quite a complex language, and you need to really pay attention to it. I like to try things, even if I fail. I know I'm going to fail miserably in most of the things when I try the first time, but I think that it is worth trying. It is always worth trying. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit embarrassing. Just it always teaches you something. Oh, thanks. You said it's pretty good. Thanks. I like to try things, and one of the first things that I loved when I was a teenager, I was a very, very heavy fan of Tokyo Hotel. In Spanish, we say Tokyo Hotel, right? Tokyo Hotel. I love them like crazy. There has been very few things that I love like that in my life. I'm not as much as a fan right now, but I used to be. So I was really into, I want to learn German, but it was just because I was a fan girl. Mausen is pronounced more like moisten, with J being the Spanish sound for moisten. Moisten. Oh, I'm just a little bit more confused. That's okay. Oh, I can change the color of the... Oh! That opens my mind to so many possibilities. So it's Mausen. Something like that? Maybe something like that. Okay, there we go. She looks so cool. I believe that she has developed so much herself so much. It is awesome. You just oh. That's so cool. This is something I love about the Sims community, is that we all come from different, very, very different sides of the world, and we just get this chance to speak to people from other places and open our minds to different realities, and that's amazing. Ooh. That happens with me, Portuguese or Italian, because we have the same Roman. We're all. I believe we all have some Roman. What Catalan? I don't know what's the descendants. What's the family there? The language family there, but Italian, Portuguese, and Spanish have some cognates and can sound quite similar at times. So every time I see text in Italian or in Portuguese, I give myself the task of trying to interpret what it means and then comparing it to see if I got it right. It's quite... It's like a game of me. It's like a game of mine. A game that I have. Okay, let's go. Emilia is all set. Now we have to go to... Oh, we have to go to andEmery, and he looks quite young because of those huge eyes. I do like to Oh yeah, I'm going to go back to Seth because he used to have the teenager face, and I'm going to make his eyes a little bit smaller. I'm going to fix his face a little bit because I don't think that the teenagers and young adults look different enough in my game. So I always like to go back to them and give them a bit of more of a different look when they age up, to make them look like their age. I make teenagers with bigger eyes, and I make adults with smaller eyes and longer features. What is going on here? Seth doesn't have a picture now. Oh, that's not a good sign. Let's move on to Emery quite fast. Emery does look like a teenager.
Ooh.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, Latin. Why did I forget about that word? They all come from Latin, and that's why we have cognates. That's why we have similar letters. We even have a similar structure. We are all very gendered languages. Well, Italian, I don't know if it is as gendered as Portuguese and Spanish. But sometimes it is quite interesting to try to understand what other people say when you know Spanish, but you don't know those other two languages. I have found some friends through modding and all the Sims community who speak Portuguese, and I'm actually working with a new translator. She just joined the team, and we're going to get a Portuguese version of BetterSims next. Some time ago I saw an article about BetterSims, and I was so excited because the first 2 weeks, the first month, when I had BetterSims out, I searched BetterSims on Google just to see what comes up. That's how I found out that someone stole my mod, but it wasn't a huge deal because I'm always updating. And then that's how I also found out about that Portuguese article about my mod, and I was so excited, but I couldn't go there and just say, "Hey, does someone want to help me with the translation?" I didn't want to be too insistent because I think that's something that has to be voluntary because you're devoting time to something, and I don't know. Right now I cannot pay people for that. I would love to be able to do that in the future, but I'm in a quite very early stage right now, so I need voluntary help for translations. And then someone came to message me, and I was so excited. But I would love to give them a gift, maybe when I can. Maybe give them something like give a game pack, a stuff pack, or expansion pack, or something. Because I do appreciate that help a lot. I wouldn't be able to do that without the help that I'm getting. Okay, let's go back. So he's got a basic style. Okay, what? Okay, I missed some. It says, "That's so cool. I have also seen quite a lot of YouTubers who feature your mod in their mod reviews." Yeah, I am so excited about that. I was freaking out when this is a Spanish creator. His name is Mario. He goes by what's the name of the channel? I always forget. But his name is Mario, and I was so excited because he featured my mod in one of the videos, and also I was freaking out when Urban Sims did a video about my mod. It was such a shock for me because I have never been involved in social media, even though I studied that exact same thing. So it was a big shock, not gonna lie. Okay, let's change the style to basics. I believe that basics is the style that has the more options. So I'm going to give him something quite simple. Ooh, that looks good on him. But he looks weird because of the proportions. I need to fix his proportions a little bit. There we go. Oh, I guess it's too small. Okay, there we go. Dude, lip reading is a skill. I really need to learn that. Binoculars. I will wield great power. Oh, okay. That's this spot. Oh, Fantasia did it too? Oh, yeah, I don't remember. Oh, yes. I do remember. It was a shorter review, but it was also so good. I was so excited. But I don't know. I am terribly happy about all of this. Because it means I'm going to be able to finish the project. That's the thing. So because I'm in a quite of a not a very good economical place. I think we're all having economic issues lately. But if this project doesn't work quite well, I'm going to have to start doing it as a hobby, and that means that I am going to upload much less content. But I'm giving myself some time to find out if this works, if I am able to sustain it. That's the word. I need this to be more sustainable so I can what's the word for it? I would say justify my time, the time that I devote to it, because time is valuable. And I don't mean just my time, everyone's time is. Oh, he doesn't have any booty. He's bootyless. He's like so curved. He's bootyless. Okay. I got distracted by his flat butt. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks so much. I blush when I get compliments. Oh. Okay. Let's keep going. I think this looks quite good on him. It all matches, and we got the brown over here on his bootyless. We have his bootyless legs. No, his bootyless self highlighted with these tight jeans. That's okay. Not everyone has to have a big butt. Little butts are cute as well. Please. Let's remove all the accessories. But I'm gonna give him glasses. I'm going to choose his hairstyle later because this one's not it. This one's not doing it for me. It is quite ugh. It is too gray. I hope the Sims team fixes this and the rest of the hairstyles with the updates that are coming. I don't know when that update's coming. Maybe it's gonna take a month or maybe 2 months. Oh, thanks so much. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it with the compliments, please. Okay. I need to get serious because I'm going to get too distracted and oh, he looks so cool with this. He looks so cool with glasses and with those earrings. Oh, this pants really highlight his tiny booty. Okay. Oh, okay. Something in my nose. I have a cat, so he usually throws some hairs around, and I get my allergies. Okay. What? Some outfits definitely hide necklaces. Look at this. Boom. He has a necklace. Boom. He doesn't have one. Boom. He doesn't have one. Boom. He has a necklace, but it fits here. Oh, this is so reminiscent of The Sims 2. I didn't know I have this. It's not for him. Not for him. We have to find something like this, maybe? Okay, it looks better in this color. Yeah, I have to cope with. Yes, I have to learn. This is something I realized recently, but I am terrified of loving words. I am. I don't know. I have a fear of. Instead of fearing people hating me, I don't fear hate comments. If someone does hate comments of me, I don't fear them. I'm okay with those. But if someone does very, very nice comments and very loud, nice comments, I get terrified. I get freaked out, and I'm not sure why. I think I still have to work emotionally with that and on the inside to figure out why am I so scared of people showing love to me. That's that's a weird thing that I have to deal with. And yeah, and sorry if I'm oversharing. I just like to live my life as an open book. I'm okay with sharing personal things because I believe that makes me a lot stronger. The way I see it, when you have your vulnerable points out in the open, then you make yourself stronger. If you hide your vulnerable points, you hide your weaknesses. If you hide your weaknesses, then when someone finds it, they can do some damage. But if you have your weaknesses on the outside, then you're constantly improving yourself and getting stronger. So that's what I do. That's why I probably overshare. But folks are known not to have booty, so this is a bit of a surprise. Yeah, I believe that today, in this page, everyone has. I'm from Latin America, right? So by definition, I am mixed. I'm definitely mixed. I have heritage from, I don't know where exactly, but I have a heritage from everywhere. And in Latin America, we celebrate that. Even though it comes from a very tragic history, we celebrate our differences and our ethnic diversity. We don't have diversity in some areas of our society, but when it comes to ethnicity, there's much more diversity. Of course, there's always colorism and other issues, but I feel quite well with. But I feel like we have a very different environment here around those things. And yeah, we have people with flat and full booties of any heritage because we're all mixed. I can kind of understand. I sometimes feel the same when I get compliments. So yeah, it's just I don't know. I have this. I believe that I see people as people. I don't think. I think we all have our struggles and we all have our weaknesses, and we also all do the best that we can, and we do a great job. So I don't know. It's just like I don't think it's necessary to point out when I do something right because we all do our best. Yeah, yeah, that's a little bit of how I feel. Oh, I try not to give advice. Do not take what I say as advice because this is something I worked with my therapist when my psychologist when I was going to therapy. We talked about how advice she never gave advice to me because the person who knows the best your situation and what you're going through is you. The person who knows what you need to do on the bottom of your heart, even if you're denying it, is you. You are the one who knows the best about you, who knows what are the choices you want to make and the things that you have to do. You just have to unlock the wisdom that gets you to a right place. And advice, more than advice, what I like to do is express my opinions and tell my experience. So if you find something valuable there, that means that just makes me happy. I love to share, to just knowing that I can help someone else open their minds a little bit motivates me to be so open too. This is the khaki outfit. Khaki sounds like caca, which means poop. That's why I don't like this color so much because it reminds me of poop. Let's give him a white shirt. I don't know. I think we should find a different shade of brown for this. Maybe orange? No. Okay, this was a little better. Okay. And yeah, that's how we do it in my streams. At 1 minute we're talking about life advice and how serious things, and then we're saying that kaki sounds like caca. That's that's just how life goes sometimes. And he laughed. So I'm happy. No. I don't know about this. Where is it? I'm taking more time than usual right now. I think it's fine. Okay, I think this is a good combination. That's okay. Sleeping outfit is the one that's a mess. I'm going to choose this one. In this color. Remove the... Yeah, there we go. We have to go in express mode because otherwise I'm going to take too long. This one. Yes. Next one. A jean. No, I don't like it. Why is this shade of brown so ugly? They should make prettier shades of brown. Like this one. Yeah, this one works. Shoes. Boots. Brown. Oh, brown. Nice. Next one. I only say short words because otherwise I get too distracted and I don't finish my task. Yeah, brown. Go. Next. Woohoo! I'm getting too silly. Too silly, maybe. Okay. Peach. The peach color is nice. No. You don't get to have a nose piercing. That's for Emilia. That's Emilia's style. I know you like her. I know you have a crush on her, but you don't get to do that. No. Copying someone is not. Oh well, maybe he's young. He's young. He should not have a piercing. I was going to say he's young. He could have that idea that copying her will make him closer to her. But then I realized that you should probably not pierce your nose at 13 years old. Yeah, he's trying to... Maybe, let's say that it is a fake piercing. Okay, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it and he has a fake piercing because he wants to impress Emilia. That's so cute. Oh yeah, sometimes it just happens. And right now, I think that I'm spending more time in cats because now they have so much more personality than before, and I just feel more motivated to listen to what they want, to put a lot of thought in what I give them to them. He's an animal lover. He loves cats, I believe, and this is not a cat, but this is an animal. So it works. In my books, it works. Something like this. Maybe I'm going to give him some pants. We should... Yeah, okay, this one works. I think he looks quite well. It turned out to be better than I thought. Let's go to... Okay, blue is definitely not for him because he likes brown. Blah. Ooh, he looks quite cool, but too old for him. Blah. Yeah, I like this one a lot more. And in brown. Yes! And some boots. Because why not? I think these are women's boots. But I'm okay with it. Ooh, he looks good. Okay, now the important thing. We have to choose his hair because this gray ass hair is not doing it for him, and it's not even the salt and pepper version. The salt and pepper version is even darker. It is! The salt and pepper version is darker than the actual black hair. That's ridiculous. Someone needs to fix this as soon as possible. And this is one of the new hairs. This is one of the new hairs. What are you doing, Sim? What are you doing with your life? No, he looks a little bald here. Okay. This is the annoying part of this. I'm going to go to Afro textures. But look at this. Well, where is okay? At least yeah, this is not Afro textured by any means. No, it's well, it could be. It could not enough. I retract my words. It could be, but the feminine hairs are extremely badly categorized. Look, this is categorized as Afro. Where? This as well. Where? he looks weird. They're fixing it, and I am glad that they're taking their time on this. And I hope this is the next hair that we get fixed, because it does not look so good.
Ooh.
I know you. I know it looks weird. I think this one could be for him. Not sure about the yellow part. What about brown? Oh, this brown hair looks better, but no, I'm still not convinced. Maybe the one-tone version. He looks cool. What do you say? I'm going to call this the what do you say, pulpo? I'm just going to say pulpo in Spanish. So option number 1 for him is going to be pulpo, the pulpo hair. And it means octopus, yeah. But I couldn't think about that word. This one, well, the shape is nice, but it is gray. The afro, no, it doesn't suit him. The afro hair is really nice, but it doesn't suit him. Now this one, why do we have... Okay, this is an old hair, but they're both great as F. We have 3 hairs that are practically the same thing. 1, 2, 3. I don't know, maybe I am oversimplifying, but those 3 hairs are basically the same to me. Yeah, fingers. In Spanish, you call them anemona, and I don't know how to say that in English. Coral? It is one of those things that is on coral reef, and it's Nemo's home. What's the name of that animal where it sounds so weird that animal where Nemo lives. When you realize that Nemo lives inside an animal. Weird realization. Yeah. Okay, the coral reef hair. I think it is the only cute option right now. Oh, this one is quite interesting. No, not for him. Well, it is interesting, but not for him. And I'm going to remove the Afro textured tag because it's not working. Ooh. But it is too gray. Okay, option number 1 is the coral reef, because I'm not going... Oh, anemona. I'm going to call it anemona, but you know that it is a coral reef. Option number 2. Okay, something like this could... I love it for him. He looks like such a cute boy. Okay, this is option number 2. It is cutie pie. Yeah. We have option number 1 is anemona or coral reef. Option number 2 is cutie pie. This one looks cool. I like this one. I really like this one. And I'm willing to ignore the grayish tone that it has. But yeah, this is option number 3. So let me know, do you want option number 1, which is the coral reef one? Option number 2, which is the cutie pie one, makes him look like such a young boy. Or option number 3, which is I'm a grown up and I want to impress Emilia. Where is it? This one should be banned for teenagers. What are they doing? Ariel on top. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It is an anemone. Anemone. Well, I think that is. I think that could be. You put your. Okay. You put your different options on by the arrow on top. What arrow? I am confused. I am a little bit confused. Yes, I was going to say entonces, which means then. Then the anemone option is not option number 1. Cutie pie is option number 2. And option number 3, I lost it, but it was somewhere around here. It was the option I'm a grown up and I want to impress. Oh, this one. I'm a grown up and I want to impress Emilia. Which one is your option? I'm leaning towards the cutie pie verse option because it is dark enough hair, and also because he looks young. It makes him. See the first category of dress on the symbol. See the first category of dress on the symbol. There's an arrow triangle on the top of the monitor. Here? Oh, you mean the different outfit? Why didn't I think of that? Let's go over here. This is option number 2. You're a genius. You're a genius. Where's the cutie pie? That's the one I'm missing. It was from was it Cool Kitchen? Yes, I think it was from Cool Kitchen stuff. But where is it? It was over here. That's a very, very good system. Oh, this one's so cool. This one's so cool. But again, well, let me ask again, which option do you want? Number 1 is going to be, I'm a grown up and I want to impress Emilia. You can say only option number 1. It is number 1 now. You can say option number 2, the anemone. And the option number 3 is the cutie pie, which I can't find for the life of me. Cutie pie? Yes, I'm leaning towards that one as well. And I don't remember if it was this one. I thought it was from Cool Kitchen. Let me dance to the music while I try to find out where it is. Oh, it was this one. It was from Cool Kitchen. Yes, it was. Number 1, yeah, it is quite gray, but we can't really avoid grayness on right now. Hopefully they're fixing exactly that. But we just have to wait and see. So we have to vote on number 3. What do you say, Luca? The first one, I think the first one is going to be removed because even though it is quite interesting, I cannot remove it because I am dumb. And I thought I could remove the first option. I can just remove the other one. Oh, the other one. This one. Yes, it was quite cute as well. That was the Oh, this was cute as well. Oh, okay, that's a very nice way of saying it. He wants to impress Emilia, but he's still his own individual, and in fact, he has decided for himself more than Emilia has decided for herself. So yeah, he's probably not going to be the one who will do everything and change himself completely to impress someone. And I think I'm going to choose a cutie pie version, but for formal, I'm going to use this one because this one's the one you said, right? This one's more for when he wants to look a little older. I'm going to use this one for parties and for formal. Now we have to find the cutie pie version again because I am lost. I can use both of them. Okay, we're here. This is like the version when he's not paying a lot of attention on his appearance. He's just chilling at home And then we go here and we add the version of him when he pays extra attention and when he pampers up a bit. I think that's how you say it. Oh, here we have it. Oh, he looks so handsome. Super cute. He looks kind of weird in this outfit, but I'm fine with it. He's got his own personality. I'm going to put a hat on him because that's something I don't normally do, but I will do it for him. A black hat. Yeah. There we go. Oh, that's he's so cute. Why does he have the ring on swimwear? That's what I wonder. Well, he decided that this is what he decided before I even started changing his outfit, so I'm fine with it. And we are finally done with this makeover. These changes were quite big. We have Emilia, who is now a full... Well, she's not a full-grown woman, but she looks like one. She has definitely evolved a lot, and she looks extremely cool. I wanna look like her. And I mean, I wanna dress like her. She looks awesome. She decided to change her hair color, and I wanna make a hair dye so we don't lose her bluntness in the way. Because sometimes when you forget about the original hair color of your Sims, you cannot go back and change. I don't know, when I like to keep the genetic hair color of my Sims. So it bugs me. I don't like changing the hair color. I like to use my hair dyes. But I don't have all of the hair dyes I need right now, so I just have to adapt. Anyways, this is how she looks. I am completely happy about her. I'm going to take a screenshot. And we're going to take a screenshot of young Emery. I'm going to take a screenshot of him on his formal outfit because he looks quite handsome in there. Okay, like this. And this is everything for today. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for joining this very interesting episode. Having a kleptomaniac, what else is he? An erratic Sim is quite a challenge, and I am very excited about all of these personalities and all the stories that are going to come up from this. I am very, very happy with it, and we'll see each other the next time. Tomorrow I'm going to be streaming on Spanish. I'm probably going to take my original Spanish save file and bring it to my English game, because changing my game from English to Spanish all the time is annoying, and it tends to break my game sometimes. So I'm going to see if I can do that. If I can't, then it just happens. But anyways, love you so much, and thank you for being here. We'll see each other the next time. The next episode for this Mod Legacy is going to be on Saturday, and on Monday, no, not on Monday, on Tuesday, the next week, we're going to be playing The Sims 2. I'm very, very excited about it because I haven't played The Sims 2 in a while. And, well, that's everything for now. Thank you again, and thank you. Love. Oh, no. No, I was talking about not changing the language in the game, but having the two save files. Because I just don't want to forget about the story of my other Sims. They are so interesting. The story of listen. So here's a bit of a sneak peek of the story of my Sims on the background. Let me go to the chat camera so we can see each other a little bit better. My cat didn't want to show up right now, so he's not here. I'm going to save my game and close it. And let's go. So let me tell you about the story of this thing. So the orphanage where the Sims came from is the same one that the Sims from my other Mod Legacy came from. And yeah, so that's part of the story. So that's why I don't want to close my other mod legacy. I don't and even so what I want to do is take that save file and bring it to my English game. Even if the game is in English, I'm just going to keep playing in Spanish. Because changing the game language is quite annoying. But yeah, that's everything I wanted to explain about that. So thanks again. I have to stop saying thank you because it's just too repetitive. You already know I love you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we will see each other the next time. I will probably upload or post some things on the Discord. And love you all.